So, who's ready to sell some phones?
I love selling phones.
Yep, we're selling cell phones.
Selling phones is bae.
Yes, exactly. That's what all the kids say. Yeah, that's a cell phone ring. All right.
Okay, I literally don't know how to play this, so y'all better watch out.
Oh, there it is. He's claimed victory. All right, in this game, this is smartphone. We don't have to do any additional setup because we're playing with 5 players. Let me just double check and make sure everything is set here. Everything else is just passing out items, which they've already done. Yep, Ronald's going to win this one. So let me tell you a little bit about your player area in front of you. Each of us has this big board. Yeah, okay. So I'm Redberry. Looks like Melissa is Atlantis. Ronald's Suntech. There's a board in front of you that has a little eyeball that's scratched out. That means no one can see what's on that board. You should have 2 of these little boards here. But if you put them here, no one can see it. During the game, we're going to flip this. You just mouse over it and hit the F button, and it will flip it and make it visible to everyone. Make sure when you flip it, you don't mouse over the individual cards, because I'll go over that later. But I'm just telling you this for Tabletopia's sake. In the actual game, you have these screens that will protect you, and then you just move the screen. So that's Tabletopia stuff. Now we can get into the game. It has already set all of our scores. This is based on what they believe is more difficult versus what's more easy. So green, I guess, has it the worst. They're sitting... No, wait. I have it the worst. They gave me 7 points, whereas green has it the easiest at 3 points.
I have second worst. Oh.
Yes. Well...
There's a times table literally on the back of this. Travis would love this.
Yes. Lots of numbers on the back of your
in case you
shield.
Time table.
Yeah, there's lots of points being made in this. I believe when we played last time, we got up to 200 something. All the rounds are here at the top of the board. There's 5 rounds. Yes, 2 times 2 is cat. That's a recent reference.
Oh, that's this. Okay.
Yeah, that's rounds. Over here is during the round, there's 8 phases that happen. So I think the easiest way to describe this is first I'll give an overview, then I'll go over each round what they do. Then over here is a cleanup step. So the overview. We are all selling cell phones around the world. Each of these places we have a factory or an outlet. Like, for example, Nick starts in North Africa, I start in Russia, Ronald starts in India, Melissa starts in South America, Joe starting in Australia. You can always spread your cell phone influence following the lines that connect to the particular place you're at. For example, South America, you can connect to USA, North Africa, South Africa, Caribbean, and that's it. There are technologies that must be achieved for your phone company, or at least you should want to do it. You don't have to do it. But the technologies are shown here at the bottom. And every time you gain a technology, you'll be able to fulfill another sale of your cell phones. The red on these places represents how much you sell them for. So let's say, for example, using Melissa's South America, if you had your prices set to $5 a cell phone, which is the default, by the way, you can sell to this 5, but not to the 4, because that 4 is only willing to pay $4 for a cell phone. The 2 is also only willing to pay $2 for a cell phone. But the 5 will sell. In South America, if you happen to have GPS on your phone, you could sell to that person as well. Then there's also games and there's batteries. If you don't have the battery technology, you cannot sell to battery technology there or anywhere. You'll notice on the board, the thing that's the most apparent here is 4G technology. Melissa, I hear your mic going in and out. What is going on over there?
I'm not doing anything. I don't know.
As we say that.
Oh, that was the heater.
Yeah, that's the heater. Okay, so 4G technology, of course, is the most expensive of technologies, and you'll discover that soon. But that's the overview. That's okay. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's just I heard like every squeak of your chair and stuff like that. All right, so let's go over each of the rounds. Yeah.
It's actually Melissa going like this.
Yeah. It was the comedic timing of the grinding. I'm not doing anything.
Sorry, I had some beans for dinner.
All right, phase 1 is the setup. Like we're setting up the action cards in front of us. That's all that phase is. We're all doing this at the same time. So let's go over that. If you want to look at Red Berry, I'll be using my own as the example since it's already revealed. There's 2 cards here. You can push F to flip them, and you can flip them however you want. You can press Q and E to turn them however you'd like. When we're setting these up, don't turn other people's stuff. When you're setting these up, they're going to have to overlap at some point. They must overlap. You can overlap multiples. You can overlap even a whole lot of them, or maybe just a corner that has nothing there. But they must overlap. Also, each of us starts with a default little 2-piece here. It should be in front of you. The 2-piece must cover, the 2-piece, you don't have to use the 2-piece, but if you do, it must cover both spaces and be completely on the card shown. Later on, there's an upgrade where you can hang it off the edge, but by default, you must completely be on top of a card. Now you can span it over 2 cards if you want, like I'm doing here, but that's up to you, however you want to do that.
And it can cover up a blank.
It can cover up a blank, yes. The blanks are there just to make you think a little harder. The blanks have no effect. I mean, if you cover up all your blanks, then great, get more stuff. Because that's what these cards are. This represents how much stuff you get in future rounds. What we're going to do is set this and then play the rest of the round out. And it'll be looking at all these numbers in the future. So whenever you cover your card with another card, however many spaces you cover, count as a good spot. We'll go over what goods are later, but if you happen to cover 2 parts of another board, you get 2. Now that does not include the little 2 pieces. That's just the big board to big board. Will count as, like the way I have it here, that would be 2 goods plus the goods that are shown, which are the black icons, so there'd be a total of 4 goods. If I did this, that would be a total of 5 goods.
I thought you said the little 2 didn't count.
But it has a good, mine has a good on it. Yours might not.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So let's go over what all these icons are. The blue is called logistics. The purple is called technology. The yellow I'd call a factory. I'm not sure what they actually call it. Production, that's what they call it. And let's see. Flip. There's a red one that will increase the price of your phone by $1. And then there's also a goods tile that has a minus $sign that will lower the price of your phone by $1. That's the only way for you to change the price of your phones is by revealing those particular icons. If they are all covered up, like this, then my price will not change. It will be $5 when that time comes. So that brings me to the next step. So after we've all set it, we're all going to reveal our cards and they just stay locked in for the rest of the round. Then we go over here and we adjust the prices of the cell phones. Why would you want cheap phones? Well, the person who has the cheapest phones goes first. Otherwise, it plays out in this order. So let's say all of us move down to 4. I will still be the last player because I am currently the last player. If green, blue, and yellow move down to 4, then it'll be green, blue, yellow, then black, then me. If green raises the price of their phone, they will be the last player, and that'll put me in 4th, and so on. Everyone got that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So why would you want to go first? Because if you sell, for example, I'll use South America again. If someone lowers to $4 and sells to this $4 slot at South America, no one else can sell there. Only one cube, one good, can go in a particular spot. So the reason you would want to have higher priced phones is if you're comfortable in the technology you have, or maybe you're in a place by yourself and you're comfortable selling the phones to these people. But if you're in a competitive area, you're going to want to be selling a cheaper phone so you can beat people to sell your goods. Next up, goods. This is where we just collect goods equal to the number of goods shown here. There are other ways to get goods than these here, but we'll go over those whenever we get to them. Oh, here's one. Say you don't want to use your 2-piece. You can flip it and just set it like that, and it'll be an extra good. Everyone has that ability. For some of us, it doesn't make any sense because like mine has a good on it plus a logistics. All right, so let's move on to the next step. Factory. In player order, we will be drafting out these 5 factories shown here. These are replenished at the end of the round. And everyone's going to take one who happens to have the factory icon showing. There's usually no reason to not take it. All of these can become goods for you later. And there is no penalty for having too many goods. If you do not take one of these, meaning you covered up your factory for some reason, you take a goods token instead. So you kind of just get a good in the future. Everyone good?
So far.
Cool.
Why did my thing not flip? Like, what do you have to...
Push F to flip. There.
See, it's flipping, but the pictures are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the only one that can see it.
See the eyeball? That's the only thing you're flipping for. If you want to flip the individual things, you have to mouse over that.
So if the little eyeball is showing, that means y'all can all see, but if
Correct.
it's like that, no one can see?
Yeah, and I can't. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, so purple. This is technologies. Technologies, you will be looking at the number of gears you have showing. And that's how many of technology, or how many points you have to spend towards technologies. The cost of them are shown on each of these things. For example, I'll use GPS. It costs 3 for the GPS token. If you are the first person to do it, you will get to keep this token. And that'll be worth 6 points at the end of the game. Future people going for GPS won't get that 6-point bonus, but they will only have to spend 2 for GPS. It's probably worth noting games. If you have... Oh, it's actually worth noting for all of them. We'll go over all the special technology abilities. So if someone unlocks games, they will then be able to -1 the cost of all future technologies. Very nice one. For the Wi-Fi, during a round where you're replacing buildings, you'll get to place a second one for free. This will be good because you get points for however many offices you have in a place, but you can only have a max of 2. But if you have enough offices on a place, you could possibly keep people out. Like if Russia has 1 each from all of us except for Melissa, well, Melissa will never be able to go there because there's no more spots. Because there's only 4. The ability for GPS, you get an extra good for every minus price good you have showing. So whenever that step happens, step 3, you're going to add up all the goods showing you they have, plus anything you get from this GPS ability. Over here, we have battery power. You get +1 logistics for every time you've raised your price. This is what's this called? This technology.
Near field.
Yeah, near field.
Yeah.
You can sell up to 3 goods without placing in a region. So there's specifics on this. I'm going to look at them later, but if you are blocked out of a region, you can possibly still sell there if you have that. And 4G has one of the better abilities, which lets you hang the 2 pieces off of your board. The reason this is better is more icons, more possibilities. And over time, we'll be getting more of these. So you could really be doing a whole lot by the end of the game if you get 4G early. Plus, 4G is everywhere, except for South America and South Africa. Okay, so with the exception of that near field, which I'll go into more details later about when you do that. Any questions about technologies?
Can you say the gaming one more time?
Yeah.
It's -1 to what?
To the cost of all these technologies in the
Oh, it's
future.
a future one? Okay.
Yeah, so if you do gaming first, then 4G is only going to cost you 5. And let's say, for example, someone got 4G before you. Then that would only cost you 4 because then it becomes worth 5. They all lower by 1 after someone picks it up for the first time.
Now, how do you actually get these technologies? What do you have to do for that?
You have
Like,
to have
actually get these
everything
clouds?
stems from the 2 cards in front of you. Everything in the game happens because of those cards. So if I have, let's say I have the 3 technologies shown. Here we go, like that. Oh, let me flip this. So I would need 3 technologies showing, and then I can get like the Wi-Fi. Let's say I want to go for 4G early. I can get the 3 technologies now, and these little stair tokens, they're called progress tokens. I would just place them here, indicating that I have 3 progress toward 4G. And maybe next turn I could put another 3 on there and finish 4G. You understand, Melissa?
And what is that thing about? Like you have to, like say for example, like on mine, like you have to layer it. You were saying like
You always
like I
have
to, like,
yeah.
this.
These 2 boards have to overlap at some point. Where you can let go. Wherever you overlap, you get a good for it. So if you overlap this, even though it's empty, it doesn't matter. You get 1 good for covering up 1 spot. If you do this, you get 2 goods. It depends how many goods you want. I will say this as advice. Getting too many goods is not really a good thing because although it's not a penalty, you're just not being efficient with your turns. I know when I played this the first time, I had 5 goods, I think, and I wasn't able to spend them all. Everybody else went for like 3 or 4. But by the end of it, you're making like 10, 12, something like that. Because you're spread out around the world a lot more.
And you said you have to stay on the board itself. Like you can't like do like that. You can't like go off the board.
That has nothing to do with it. This board is just here to cover up your cards.
Oh, so this can be any size you want.
Right. I'm talking about this little 2-piece cannot hang over.
Where are the cards? I don't have any.
What? You're white, right? Flip it. Flip
Yeah,
your board.
They won't let me flip it.
What?
Let's see. Oh, just 2.
I can flip this one.
That's
You
weird.
can't flip your card either.
You're white. Let me change your color.
Well, I can't
Oh
flip
no, I can change it.
anybody. So.
Now I see 2
That
ragged
changed.
claws.
Yeah, now it appeared.
Oh, it appeared when I did that?
Yeah. I think it was to do with the color.
Yeah, I made you purple. But now there's like 2 ragged claws here. I'm going to kick one. Let me know if I accidentally kick you. Oh, kick both.
Oh.
All right. If we have to restart, that's fine.
There we go.
Maybe I can.
Yeah,
can I
try to join back, and if it doesn't let you in, we'll
I'm
just start
still looking at the game.
Yeah, I see your purple hand.
It's orange on my screen.
That's
You might not
weird.
be in a seat.
Yeah.
Like you're spectating, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's showing it's locked. I can't join
Okay.
the.
Let's yeah, I'll make a new table because even me starting a thing probably won't happen. Yeah, you need to be able to see those cards. That's important. So,
Well, that's why I was like, oh, I flip it over and they'll come up. But I kept trying to flip it.
what's that?
It says Heartboard Games went offline.
Yeah, I left the I'm closing out the room and starting a new one because the whole I figure if I see 2 Joes up there, I mean, I'm just gonna leave it. All right, smartphone, play online. Normal mode. Remember to take the color. I posted it in the table 1 text.
Okay, I got my color.
All right, Melissa. There you are.
Well,
Yeah, you're blue. We're good. Start. That's weird. It was saying busy.
Yeah, mine said busy as well.
Let's make sure everybody can see their cards in front of them. It's good to familiarize yourself with those cards because it's the whole game.
What was that game we played? It had like red, white, and black cards, and you overlapped, and blue, and you overlapped the cards.
Pantone? You overlap
No, it
those
wasn't.
cards.
It wasn't Pantone. It was like you were trying to make certain designs, and it made this huge thing all across the table.
Oh, it's a
think we
game
only
for
played
quick,
it
simple, fun games.
Once or twice.
Distills.
Yep.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. You got it.
So still don't have it.
You still don't have it, so I'm going to turn you purple because that worked last time. Now we're going to see
Okay, that
2.
worked.
Okay, we see 2 Joes, and that's just the way it's going to be. All right. Here we go. From where I left off was technology. Are we good with technology? Any more questions about that?
No.
There could be more questions later, just initial ones. So next is logistics. Do not underestimate logistics. It's very important. This is how we get around in the world. You can see on each of the places there is a logistics cost. For example, in Emirates, it's 2. In Europe, it's 4. The ones with higher prices are usually bigger markets, meaning there's more people to sell to. Emirates only has 4 people. China has 8 people. So given the number of trucks you have showing, you will be able to move into another market. For this, you also use progress markers. Let's say, for example, I have 3 and I'm going from Russia to China. I would put 3 progress markers here. As soon as I place the 4th one there, then I can place an office in China in one of the office spots. If I had 4 logistics, I could just straight place a office in China. So
it's the cost of the place you're going to, not the place you're coming from.
Correct. I keep saying it's important because the more area you cover, the more customers that are potentially your customers. Yeah, it's important. Any questions about logistics? All right. Next step is actually placing the goods. By the way, all these things are done in player order, which is why it's important to lower the prices of your phone so you can go first. One more thing I want to cover in logistics before we move on from that. Placing offices. Let's look at China, for example. No one's in China. The first person who places a building here, it'll be next to the 3-point thing. These little points are based on how many goods are in that country. So after the goods are done, we're going to look at who has the most goods. They get the points shown. If there's multiple offices here, a second number appears, meaning the second place person will get some points. So if China's completely filled up, whoever has the most goods sold in China will get 8 points. Second place will get 4 points. Tie break. What?
You lost me on that.
So let's say the offices are filled up. Say each of us has one office in China. So all 5 offices are covered. There's an 8 at the top and then a 4 here. The goods sold, the cubes that go on these 5s, the 4s, the 2s, and so on. Whoever has the most cubes in China, anywhere up to 8, of course, will get the 8 points shown here. All the ones before it are ignored because it just takes whatever the highest numbers are.
Well, what if one person is there? Like I'm the only person in India.
Okay, so if you're the only person in India and you place a cube on the 5, well, you have the most goods in India, so you'll get 2 points. If you place a second office here, you will get 3 points instead of 2 because it just looks at how many offices are here. They're always built from left to right.
I can have more than one in the same place?
Yes, but you can only have at the most 2.
Okay.
So we're on the good steps, placing goods. The person who has the cheapest cell phones goes first, therefore giving them an edge in the market to sell before anybody else does. The way goods are sold, you can place them on any of the technologies, of course, but when it comes to the red, you have to build them from left to right. The reason this is let's look at Europe, for example, because there's a 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm selling in the European market for $4, any one of these guys will buy my cell phone. If someone else was here selling for $5, I would want to just place it right on the 5, but I can't do that. I always have to build from the left first. So I have to sell to the 4 first, then the 5. Because if someone's over here selling in Europe, to give them a fighting chance, I suppose, you would have to sell 4 of your phones to get to that 7 first. Now, it doesn't work the same way for technologies, but just the red ones. So if someone's selling in Europe for $4, they only make it to the 6, for example. That person selling their phones for $7 will still be able to sell to the 7 here.
Did you see Zwidar's comment?
I think you always have to sell left to right, like you have to sell to 4 before you can sell to Wi-Fi. Oh, really? It applies to tech? I'm going to look that up. I thought tech was different rules. I thought it was just the red. Yeah, Zwidar has played this before. He was giving us some tips. So I definitely trust in what Zwidar says there. So I could have explained that wrong. I'll look that up and clarify while we're taking turns. Any goods you don't place on the map will be recycled, meaning just thrown back into your goods pool. Next up, step 8. This is where we sell our goods.
Understand the goods.
Sure. What about it? So earlier, we collected goods based on the sheets in front of us, right?
Yeah,
Say, for example, you got 3 goods.
But where do I put them?
So let's say you're selling cell phones for $5. You have 3 goods. Let's also say during the round you unlocked gaming, for example. So you would come to India, since you have an office in India. Let's assume you don't have an office anywhere else. You would put it on the 5 because they're willing to pay $5 for a cell phone. You have them for $5. You could place it on the 6 because they're willing to pay $6, but you're selling for $5, so they'll pay you $5. You cannot put it on the 3 though, because they will not pay more than 3. So you can skip that one. So you could put 5, 6, and on gaming because you have gaming technology. that will eat up your 3 goods. Let's say, for example, you made it to Emirates.
What there?
A cube, a good. Each of these good, like whenever you, let's say, for example, you have 3 good things showing. Here, let me just flip my board and make it happen.
I mean, I do have that.
Okay, that. You have 4 actually, because the cover counts as 1.
Sure.
So let's say you have 4 goods. You're going to put them here during that goods round. And when your turn comes around to place goods, you're going to take your goods. Oh, I actually have 5.
I got it.
So this is going to go here, here, and let's say you made it to Emirates and you have an office there. And you have gaming and you're selling for $5. You could put it here, or you could put it here. Unless Zoidar, of course, you have to sell from left to right.
But you said something about it has to go left to right.
My impression of it was the red applies to that. I got to check about the tech.
You skipped over the 3.
Because you're selling for $5. Those people are only willing to pay $3.
The chain over here shows you what the price of your phone is.
Correct.
And so we're all on the 5. So you can't sell it for cheaper because your price is 5.
Yeah. They only have $3 in their pocket. They can't pay you 5.
But you said I have to go left to right.
You do. But if that person can't buy it, then you skip them.
Okay.
So let's say
you start with the first one that's your amount or higher.
Mm-hmm. Except for people who cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Just leave these cubes out here. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Actually, at the end of the round, all the cubes are cleaned up. So they'll all move back.
Oh.
Yeah. Left to right, starting with the people who can pay you. That makes sense. All right. And anything not used just gets recycled back in. So the final step is where we actually get paid. So let's say those 4 cubes were on the board. You sell your phones for $5 a piece. You had 4 cubes. That's $20. And then we would go over here to this iPad and raise your cube up by 20.
Wait, what?
Scoring.
I'm going to get 20 points?
You had 4 cubes, right? You're selling for $5.
But this person is paying $6?
No. They're willing
to pay 6, but they're going to pay 5 because they're not, you're selling for 5. Your price is 5.
Yeah. You're selling a product for $5.
The gaming, everybody you sell to, is going to pay you 5.
Because that's the price of your phone.
Represents a different phone.
No, a customer. These are customers looking for certain things. In India, there's a customer looking for a gaming phone. There's a customer looking for near-field technology. There's a customer looking for 4G. And then there's some people who just don't care about technology. They just want to pay a certain price.
So you could be there and have raised your price all the way $8, and you could sell to the tech people for $8.
Yeah,
right?
they'll pay anything.
But you wouldn't be able to sell to these guys because they don't want to pay $8.
They only have $6 in their pocket.
But if you lowered your price all the way down to 3, you could sell to everybody over here.
Where does the left to right thing come in?
You have to fill in from left to right, starting with the first one that has the amount to pay that you're offering your phone at.
Starting with the person who can actually afford it.
Yeah.
So if you had 1 cube to place on India, you're selling for 5. You cannot place it on 6. You have to place it on the 5.
Correct.
Okay.
That clear it up at all?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but then also if somebody else came later, right? Let me make sure and they're selling for 3, they could sell then to the 3 and to the 6.
They would go first. Right? They would go first because
that's true.
It's always in price order.
More than 1 cube can go in each of these spots?
No, 1 cube only. So if someone sells to your Indian market first because they're selling cheaper phones, then you're out of luck. Let's say Joe comes in there selling $3 phones.
You better stay down there with the Aussies. Don't be coming up here into India.
I got them cheap phones.
Yeah, if he walks in with $2 phones and he just covers India with cubes, then you're out of luck. Everybody in India has phones. There's no one else to sell to. Now, cubes do get removed at the end of the round, so you can always sell to them in the next round. Just be careful with your pricing. So I was going over scoring. So let's say those 4 cubes happen. You selling your phones for 5. That's 4 times 5 is
20.
Yeah. Plus, we're going to do the scoring of the offices like we were talking about. So you had the most cubes in India. That'll be 2 points there. And let's assume you had the most cubes in Emirates as well. Maybe you had 1 office. That'd be a point there. So 20 plus 3 is 23 points. And that's what you would get on your little iPad here. Which I'm going to set my camera up for that. Which is, I'm going to put it right there. There we go. All right, so next up, we're doing the cleanup phase.
What was that? Camera 2 saved. What was that?
So if you shift,
Fancy.
if you shift and push 1 or shift and push 3 or whatever, a number, and then you can just jump to particular spots on your board.
So how do I get back to it now?
I mean, you could scroll around it. I mean, it just saves you from scrolling around so much. Like if you set,
Oh, I just pressed 1. Okay.
yeah, like I set 1 to my player area, to the board, and to the scoring area, and I won't have to move that much.
Does TTS do this as well?
I don't know.
You can save camera options. I don't know if you like camera areas, but
All right, so the cleanup phase is we remove all the cubes. Well, you should be doing that anyway, but and then we reset the factories, put fresh factories up. What is that icon?
everybody goes back to 5.
Oh, yes, that's it. All phone prices reset back to 5. And then the other thing. What do we think that last piece is?
Maybe you flip your boards over again.
Move the round marker to the next round. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. And then the only thing in round 5 is we do not get factories in round 5 because we can't use them because we already used it. We already set up everything. That's the whole game. And we're going to look.
What about these retailers over here?
That is for 4 or less players. So what that would do is cover up certain countries and to where you can't sell there. You can only sell once. All right. The going left to right thing. That's what I need to look up. Priority rule. Pay more. Yeah, it's true. You cannot place on the purple buyers ignoring the red buyers. So it really is left to right.
So as long as there's no place to place on a red, you can always place on a purple if it's open.
Yeah, but you still got to work from left to right. So 4G would be the last thing you can do. But I mean, if you have 4G technology and none of the others, you just jump straight to 4G.
Right. Okay.
All right, so at this point in time, we are doing the board setup. Make sure you are not showing everybody else your board. So you flip that and start placing your thing. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just remember, whatever you overlap will become goods. And you have to overlap at least once. And your little 2-piece has to cover up completely. It cannot hang off unless you have 4G technology.
Does it count for goods because it's covering something up?
Not the 2-piece, just the big boards.
Just the big boy.
Just the big boys.
I don't have any idea.
You will. After the first round, it just clicks.
I'll be the judge of that.
While everyone's thinking of that, I'm getting a refill.
Anybody else do that? Like your spouse or someone's like, oh, don't worry. it's really easy. You're like, I'll make it hard. It won't be easy because you said it's easy. Right. I win immediately after the first round is over. That's how it works. Are y'all using that little 2-piecer?
He used mine.
I used mine.
You're right.
I want my biscuit with it. A 2-piece and a biscuit.
Get that biscuit.
Would love a biscuit. We got some beignets last night. They're pretty dang good.
Ooh.
2 different kinds. One was like New Orleans style, and the other was like an Indian style. Really good.
Like non-bread style.
No, just the seasonings. It was the same bit. It was the same donut, just different seasonings on the outside.
I could go for some naan right now.
Had like cardamom on it.
My wife got some punchkis for breakfast.
Some
heck is
what
that?
did you say?
Punchki.
Punchki?
It's a Polish donut.
Oh,
I need to look
Indian
that up.
tomorrow.
Punch.
PACZKI.
Eat all the naan. Love naan.
I heard of
Oh.
this king cake made from donuts. There's a mint cheese king cake or something like that. Deep fried king
Yep.
cake.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is that local?
This little mint cheese, of course.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like in Lafayette or something. 40 minutes away. But
I guess
I have no
still
idea
consider that
Oops.
local compared to
where you are.
me.
So I am done.
Me too.
Is anyone not done?
I don't know if I did. I mean,
This
we were
is the
just
hardest part of the game. This is the part that you're going to be thinking the most.
I just put the board pieces. I don't. I mean,
Yep, that's what we're doing.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's the game.
That's the
That is-
game.
However,
organizing this little board. All right, done. I don't know if it's good, but I did it.
Is there a Polish
Just-
holiday coming up? I have no idea. So is everyone good? We're all going to flip at the same time if we are. All right, no opposition. So here we go. Go and flip it. All right, so we move on to the second phase of round 1, which is adjusting prices. So we're going to go in player order, starting with Nick. You are raising your prices up. Very nice. How cutthroat
I
of
see
you.
you did the same.
Well, you know. It's first round, that's why.
Yeah.
Lowering Joe. No, wait, Blue. That's Melissa is raising price. Oh my gosh, we're so money hungry.
I didn't know I was raising.
Price, the red thing with the plus dollar.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, this first round is probably the safest time to do it.
Prices.
Next up, whose cube is this? Is this Joe? I guess Joe's
Joe.
this black cube.
Yeah, that's got to be black.
All right, so you are lowering your price by 1?
Yeah.
And then I need to set like numbers to people's boards. Looks like
Do we all start at 5? I mean, it's showing on the
we
inside
always
of the board.
start at 5, yeah.
What are these prices on the inside of the boards? On the back of the cover boards.
Those are our scoring, where we start on the scoring board.
Okay.
And then I am raising my price.
wait, what about me?
You went
What am
down.
I doing?
Lowered your price
You lowered
twice.
by twice, yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, Dad.
Okay.
You sure did, buddy.
I'm going to set that as a camera. I'm going to set this as a camera. There we go.
Jesse has so many trucks.
All right. Yeah. I want to spread out, but while selling my phone's very expensive. Just this first round, and we'll see what we do next time.
I'm selling phones that only Whiskey Nick wants to buy.
Yeah,
That's
cheap
right.
flip phones.
I mean, I'm still complaining about the price. You could have went down one more.
Yeah. All right. So now all the prices have been set. We're going to make goods. So look at your board. Ronald makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goods. He's overlapping 1, plus he has 4 goods showing. So just pull 4 goods out and just have them out. Everybody can make goods at the same time. Yeah, 5, right?
Yeah.
For me, I'm only making 3.
Wait a second, yo.
Joe, you got 5.
Goods.
What's that?
I was telling Joe he's got 5.
Melissa, you're making 3. You have 1 overlap plus the 2 goods showing.
What about my 2-piece overlap?
2-piece does not count for that. It's only the big sheets.
Only if it has a good on the 2-piece, right?
Correct. Mine has a good on the 2-piece. Yeah.
So I get 1 for overlap, 2, 3. There's 3
Right.
goods. 1 good, 2 good, 3 good.
And Joe, you're good on yours. You pulled your 5, and Nick pulled your
5.
3. Awesome. All right, going to the next round. Factory. If you have a factory icon showing, which I believe we all do, yes, we're going to draft these factories out, starting with Ronald, Mr. Cheap Flip Phone Guy.
Cheap.
So it's your pick, yeah? And then Joe is next with his $4 flip phones. Then we have our fancy tech phones for $6, starting with Nick. Then Melissa. And I get whatever's left. Joe's selling Blackberries. What's that? Just place it on the side. It doesn't happen this round. So this is a good time to mention that you can... Oh, wait, never mind. Forget what I was about to say. Let's move on to technology. I was about to say a rule that I learned that was incorrect. I don't need to say it. So technology, starting with Ronald, has 3 technologies showing. So what will you be doing, Ronald? Will you be working towards great technology or unlocking GPS or Wi-Fi? Remember, if you unlock these, not only do you get the points if you're the first one, but you also get the abilities. So he's over in India. They don't want any of the Wi-Fi or GPS.
No, they want games.
They want games, yeah. You're not trucking anywhere.
I'll put 3 in games.
3 in games? All right. That's probably a good move. Get it cheaper next time. Or you're halfway there to 4G if you do that.
No, I can't do that. I don't have the money.
You can also look at other people's boards and make sure they're not going to overlap you. For example, Nick, he has 4. So he might... His area
doesn't want games.
Yeah, but he might do it just for the discount plus the 8 points.
8 points?
Yeah, he gets the 8 points for unlocking it first.
So I have a question. If I did take the games...
That would not give him this ability automatically.
Okay. Because it would be cheaper.
I don't believe so.
Oh, yeah. Then I would be putting the perfect number there.
What a weird situation. Let's check that out. I don't believe so because of the turn order. Let's see. Search. Yeah, I think you got to wait till next round for that. Claim.
But he wouldn't have to put anything else on it. He would just get it automatically.
It says once a player has accumulated a number of stairs equal to the technology cost in the matching space, they have successfully researched that technology. They take back all their things from the space and place an office marker of their color near that technology card.
What'd you read? Because I'm also reading things.
On page 13, the last paragraph.
13. Oh, I'm on 14. Yeah, that's indicating that this is stuff you can do on your turn, though.
Where's LiDAR?
Yeah, where's LiDAR? It says the number 4. Oh, number 4 on the red. Number 4, here we go. Red on their turn immediately gets technology since it is 1. Oh, they actually have this whole thing happening on page 14. So, yeah, they would unlock it, but they wouldn't get the patent.
Okay, well, what?
That's true.
I guess I'll change my mind then, knowing that Nick is a dastardly fellow. and move these instead over here.
Oh, it does say red on her turn. Good point. So maybe that's why I was thinking it wouldn't happen until his next turn. And honestly, it wouldn't matter in the case of the games because it's a discount of that won't change anything till next time anyway.
But I get 6 points if I go here, right?
Correct. Yeah, and you'll get to place the second office down.
Whatever that means. And so do I just take this?
Yep, just take that, hold it till the end of the game.
I have another question.
Sure.
What if he got the GPS? Would he be able to pull more goods?
No, because the good step already happened.
Because we already passed it.
That's number 3.
So do I take these stairs back now?
Yeah. Yep. You really didn't have to place them because you knew how much it cost. So you could just take it.
Yeah, they were already over.
So now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your buildings and place it in one of these 5 little cube areas. These are your buildings, the tall ones. Not cube, not progress. And that's it. You now have Wi-Fi on your phones you sell.
Nice.
Let's go to Joe. Joe, what will you be doing for your technology phase? You have 3 technologies. What will you be doing? You could jump in on this Wi-Fi thing, or you can unlock GPS for the first time, or work towards something.
Do you have to just dedicate it to one?
No.
Can you spread them around?
You could spread them around. I don't know why you'd want to, though. I mean, I guess you could finish Wi-Fi and then place your last one.
Yeah, I'm going to have one left over, so that's what I was asking.
So if you're going to do that, just place your building straight onto the Wi-Fi and then place a progress marker on another thing. No, not his. Place yours.
I forgot I'm like looking at the wrong Twitch cameras.
I had to look at the color of that hand. I was like, why is Ronald placing another yellow here?
Like, thank
Wait, that hand's purple.
I'll be taking this square now.
I've been using the cameras and I was like,
Yeah.
this Kevin was close.
It's fine. So now you place one of your progress on one of these spots here. That's how Ronald gets ahead. He is also Joe.
Well, I do like to be purple, so.
Yeah, and black, because that's what color his icons are, or his pieces are. He's all sorts of colors. He chose white when he came in here. His hand is purple, and his pieces are black.
Excellent.
All right, so you got some near-field technology progress done. Next up is Whiskey Nick. So you had 4.
Trap,
you did have 4. All right.
Say, Nick?
You said you fell for my trap. I didn't want gaming at all.
It was batteries the whole time.
God.
Oh, I was fixing to take yours.
All right. So Melissa goes next. You have 3 tech.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I'll
don't
just take
take red.
I'll just take that now. No. And that knocked it over.
That's fine. They're gonna get knocked over.
Okay, so I take this little one. That.
Well, it depends what you're doing. Oh, you're just flat out unlocking that. That works. So take the little piece, and that'll be worth 6 points at the end of the game. And you have unlocked GPS technology. Put it behind your screen, not next to me. There you go. You could always place it on the far side of your screen. Then it'd be no confusion there. All right, and I only have 1 tech, so I'll be taking progress somewhere. Let's look at what I'm working with here. I'll put this on Wi-Fi.
I mean, that's what my
Actually,
people want.
gaming.
Right?
I like the
Where I'm
discount. What's up?
GPS.
Yeah, they have
that's-
GPS there. They want
Okay.
GPS there. Now, keep in mind, look at all of your connecting places. None of them want GPS. It's really just here.
They don't
Here
wanna know
in
where they
China and Canada. Yeah, you can't quite get to Canada easily, but yeah, they don't care where they're lost at all times. It's fine. Amazon's a big place. All right. So technology's done. Let's move to logistics, starting with Ronald.
I already forgot what that is.
So logistics is how you spread out to other places. It's kind of like technology. You're building progress towards going to other places. So you have 1 progress marker to place. And you can place it in any country that's connected to India because that is where you are. Once you finish building a place, you will place an office there. Yeah, Tundra there, Amazon here, and China. China's big. So yeah, you need 2 more progress markers in Australia, then you can build an office there. Next up is Joe. Logistics, you have 1 truck. Where do you want to place your 1 progress marker? If you had 2, you could spread to South America, but you don't have that.
That's South Africa.
Or South Africa, yeah. Just keep in mind that there's only 3 spots there. The first 3 that go there are in luck because no one else will get to go there. Smaller places have that small advantage there. Next up, Nick, you have 1 plus your technology. You get a logistics for every price you raised here. So you get 2.
I'll put on the Emirates.
Sure. Oh, you already did. Okay. So he got to place an office there because he already fulfilled the need there. So he now has an office and can sell in Emirates. Next up, Melissa. You have 2 trucks showing. You can get directly to South Africa immediately or Caribbean immediately.
I'm gonna go Caribbean.
So what is this special ability place the second person?
Second office. So 2 of you have Wi-Fi. So actually, this is when you would do it, actually. So Ronald, yeah, go ahead and do your thing, Melissa. It's fine.
Wait, so I'm gonna place this little building thing.
Melissa, before that happens, Joe and Ronald need to place their second building. So starting with Ronald, your second office building for you, Ronald, has to go in India because you don't have presence anywhere else. So your majority will now earn an extra point, plus you're keeping somebody out of India. However, next round, if you're still only in India, you will not get to place a second office.
How did Nick get to place a second office when he doesn't have Wi-Fi technology?
He had logistics. He had 2 logistics to spend. Emirates cost 2 logistics to get to. That's what he spent it on, which lets him place an office there. On my turn, I'm going to have 4. I'm probably going to be spreading to China or Europe by putting an office in one of those spots.
So the only way you'd be able to play, like if I wanted to put something on North Africa, a second office, the only way I'd be able to do that if I had the Wi-Fi.
That's not. I don't think that's the only way. That's the easiest way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
would I have to get 3 logistics to place another office in North Africa?
Yeah, but I'll be honest. Placing another office, while it's nice to block people out, it's really going to earn just 1 more point. The work, like I would not trade 3 logistics for placing an extra office somewhere.
Right. I mean,
it says in the rule book that what that ability means is it lets you put your second person in the same market.
Correct.
You cannot usually put a second person in the same market.
Yeah. That's something
unless
that
you have
doesn't happen.
Technology.
Okay.
All right. Logistics. So Nick went, okay, blue. Melissa, where are you spreading to?
To the Caribbean.
All right. Caribbean. So place it on the 1 block. Look at where the shadow is. That's where it's always going to drop. So now it's over to me, who went heavy on logistics. I have 4. I have expensive phones. Europe pays a lot of money, not China. So that's where I'm going to go. We're going to Europe. Big market. Big market. Or I can go to Canada for 2, but nah. Because I don't see anywhere else to do business there. Oh, I could go back to India. Nah. All right, we're good there. Logistics is done. Now we're going to be placing goods, starting with Ronald. And the reason turn order is important here is for blocking other people out. Right now it's not an issue, but guarantee you in the future it will be. So Ronald, now you place your 5 goods. You've unlocked what, right? Wi-Fi? That's the only tech you unlocked, and India doesn't even care about Wi-Fi.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so you're selling really cheap phones, 3, so you'll be able to place on the 3, 5, and 6.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, do you understand why?
No.
So you're selling your phones for $3. This guy has $3 in his pocket. This guy has $5 in his pocket. This one has $6 in his pocket. So they can all afford your phones.
Okay, what do I do with these other cubes?
The other cubes, since you have an overflow, just get recycled, meaning they get thrown back into the cube pile.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's
Joe.
cute, though.
Joe is in Australia selling for $4. Joe has Wi-Fi, and Australians like Wi-Fi. So we can place 3 cubes here. And he made 5 cubes, so he has an overflow of 2. So those 2 just go back into the goods pile. Now, if he had properly spread into RSA, he could have sold to the $5 person and the Wi-Fi person. That would have been all 5 cubes. So one more logistics would have got you there. All right, Nick's going. Selling to North Africa. Do you have tech? You do. You have battery tech. Yep, and you went left to right, so you're all good there. And you only had 3 goods?
Yep.
All right. So Melissa, you have GPS, which South America likes. You were selling for $6. So here's the issue here.
But I got the Caribbean thing, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. So Mr. Caribbean guy, he has $7 in his pocket. He's willing to buy one of your phones.
Yay!
But everyone in South America is like, I don't have $6. I have $5, $4, and $2.
I have Wi-Fi.
GPS is what you have. Yeah, that one guy is like, I don't care what it costs. I will buy that GPS phone. And Mr. Caribbean guy says, yeah, I'll buy it because I have $7 in my pocket and you're selling it for $6. But other than that, that is it for you. So you have 1 cube overlap. Yep. I'm in 2 markets. I'm in the European market and I'm in the Russian market, which means I should have people to sell to. No problem. Now, in order for me to get this 3 score from this European office I placed, I need to have at least 1 cube there. So I am selling for $6. I need to put the 6 there. And then I can also go to Russia to the $7 guy because he has $7 in his pocket. I'm selling for $6. And then I'll go back to Europe and sell this 7 pocket guy because I don't have any tech, do I? No. So it's all just people buying my basic phones. All right. Going over to the payouts, starting with Ronald. Ronald has 3 cubes. He has the majority in India, which is currently worth $3. So he's selling phones for $3 a piece. So that's 9 plus his majority of 3. That's 12 points for Ronald. So that would be going from 6 to 18. Next up, we have Joe in Australia. He is selling his phones for $4 a piece. He has 3 phones sold. The majority here is worth 3. So 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 17 points. So he's going to go...
that's 15.
No, it's 15.
I'm sorry. Yes, that. 15 points. Like I said, duh.
But for being honest and stopping you, I get the 2 bonus points.
Yeah. So he goes from 5 to 20. Next up is Nick. He has 3 phones sold for $6 a piece. That's 18. Plus he has majorities in Emirates and North Africa. So 18 plus 2 is 20, plus 1, that's 21 points. So that'll go to all the way to 24. Next up is Melissa. You were selling in South America and Caribbean markets, which gives you that little boost of 3 points, 2 and 1. But you sold 2 phones for 6, that's 12, 13, 14, 15. So that'll move you up to 19 from 4.
Good.
I'm selling 3 phones for $6. That's 18, plus I have majorities in these markets, which is another 5. So 18 plus 5 is 23. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, now we take all the cubes off the board. Place them back into your cube piles. All
I'll be
new,
right back.
Sure. All new improvements come out. Everything resets to 5, keeping this turn order. I was last, so I will always be last. Yep. And
Now
then the
So,
round
okay,
marker
here-
moves up.
Okay, here's my question. So now
All right.
we're starting a new round,
Mm-hmm.
and we're fixing to redo the board thing. So now we can rearrange it however we want.
Correct. The boards in front of you can now be rearranged. Make sure you flip the board first so no one can see what you're doing. Make sure that eye has the cross through it. Yeah. You can take off your little 2-piece. You can flip it for goods. Don't forget that. You can include it. Just make sure it covers at least, has to cover 2 spots. It cannot hang off because that's what 4G does. All right, so I'm muting them because I want to talk about what I need to do here. I'm in big markets here. No one else is here, but as soon as someone gets here, and if I sell an expensive phone, I'm in trouble. I think I need to jump in on the tech game and maybe switch the price of my phones. I'm here in gaming, and that'll make everything cheaper. I think I need to hit that hard and get that 8-point bonus. Gaming is covered here, and maybe I could spread. Who else likes gaming? US. I mean, that's 4 in China, 3 North Africa. But USA will buy. Well, they're not very expensive either. It's a tough one. But I do think that needs to be revealed. I think logistics is still important. But tech is super important right now, so I need to make sure these are out and about. They love gaming in India. It's true, they do. But it takes me so many steps to get there. I got to go to Canada and then over. I got to cross through the Canadians. If I could get 5 logistics, that would get me there, but yeah, that's too much. I think the -1 on the phones is the way to go. The cost, that is. So let's do, I want to keep the truck alive. In fact, I want 2 trucks like that. Then maybe, this. That just yields an extra good. So really that would be the same effect. So having a $4 phone can get me more logistics, which is kind of what I want. I want to keep spreading and selling cheap phones, or cheaper phones. The first round I got away with selling a more expensive phone. Future rounds, I don't think so. But I do want to finish gaming. Yeah. So that'll open up that gaming. And I wish I could get to a better gaming place. Just America. I could unlock one of these goods. One of these.
You know what? I should have tracked our
here.
earlier game in my app.
You can always track it later.
I don't remember the scores.
Oh man, if only we recorded it.
Oh.
Oh gosh, that reminds me.
I had 28. Nick had no wait.
I had
No, Melissa had 34. Yeah, Jesse had like
I'll just
75.
check the VOD if I need to get it. Thanks though. That reminds me. Synthetic. I don't know if he's in the chat right now, but he's in my D&D game, and he's like, "You should stream your D&D game." And I'm like, "Yeah, but if I stream it, you'll all be able to see what I see, which is all of the spoilers."
Yeah, that's true. If you have everything on your screen, you could just. Some people just have like the pictures of people, but if they don't have webcams, then it's not happening, I guess.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is on Roll20, so I would want to show the maps and all that
right,
stuff,
right.
and I would have all the players' character sheets and all of the monster character sheets, and hidden monsters and all that stuff on there, and that's no good.
So those little 2 pieces that you get from the industry, if you
I'm
flip them
recording it,
over
right?
and get a good with it, you don't lose it, right?
If you flip it over and get a good with it, no, you do not lose it. It's
So I
with you
could use it
forever.
the next turn. Okay.
Yep. That factory piece you got is forever, or at least for 5 rounds. Then the game's over. I think I'm locked into this.
Same.
I feel so-so about it.
I forgot you could actually flip the big pieces too, and there's different stuff on the other side.
Yes.
I'm like, oh no, more decisions.
that is the whole game.
Wait, there's stuff on the other side I didn't know.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
there's like different icons.
Yeah, I'm not flipping those over. That sounds like a path I don't want to go down. I'm fine with what I got.
Now I'm like more confused.
So if you want more logistics, you got to flip it a certain way. If you want more tech, you got to flip it another way, and so on.
Okay, I was wondering how they balance that. I should realize they would.
Yeah, they're 2-sided, and the whole game is figuring out the puzzle that happens right at the start. The rest of the game is just letting the puzzle dictate the moves, and yeah.
All right.
Ramp. Jesse has
a
a fancy enough account and enough followers that his stuff doesn't get deleted after 3 days.
I think they changed it though. It used to stay on for a long time, but I mean, I'm recording on my end, so it's fine.
Because at this point, my BG Stats app is basically being unused.
Okay, I'm locked in. I'm done. Done. I locked it.
You locked it? Yeah. Eventually, you just have to go like,
Yeah, like,
it's over. Okay, so everyone, if you're ready, Joe, you ready?
Yep.
Flip it
Yep.
and reveal. So.
And reverse it.
So first thing we're going to do is scoring. I mean, not scoring.
Wait
points.
a second. Why is your 2 piece just out there? You can do that? Just float it out into nowhere?
It should have been flipped. I think I accidentally
I was
flipped
like, if I had known that.
No. It's just getting me a good. No,
okay.
The best you can do is after you get 4G technology, you can hang half of it off, which is it's really nice. So you are lowering your price by 1, Ronald.
Yes, apparently.
Well, you have the one negative right there.
Mm-hmm.
Going up to Joe. Joe is
Lowering and raising.
Yeah, so it stays at 5.
Yep.
Next up, we have Whiskey Nick. That is doing the same. He is staying at 5. Next up is Melissa, who is lowering twice but raising 1, so that's 4. And then me, I am just lowering by 1. Oh my gosh. $4 phone. I never thought I'd do this.
Okay. My entire strategy was
We had to have a sale.
counting on you to stay 5.
Count on me to say 5 like I did last time. I lost that game.
Sale. Yeah. But not too much of a sale.
Oh, so you're planning on moving in my turf, huh?
I don't know now.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Things have changed. All right, so starting with that's the prices. Now we're going to goods, starting with everybody. Everybody can just make their own goods. That is not a turn dictated thing. So for each overlap you have on your giant tile, your 2 giant tiles, you get a good plus whatever goods are showing, plus any flipped over 2 spots. So I got 5.
So even the ones that have the minuses, those are still good. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 because I have 3 showing and 1 overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please. Okay. And Melissa specifically, you have GPS, and you have for each one of those lowering price goods you show, you get an additional good. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goods total is what I see.
Ooh, 6 goods.
Now, I hope you managed to sell them all. You should do okay.
My price is at 4. I did lower it $2 from last time, so we'll see.
South America's like, woohoo. Those expensive Caribbean phones finally got cheap here.
Yeah.
Here's model.
Yep.
Discounted rate from last year's model.
All right, now we're moving on to the factory step. If you have a factory revealed, All of us but Ronald have that. So Ronald, you can just take a goods token, which is this thing right here.
Oh, what does that do?
That's just a good additional good you'll get for the rest of the game instead of having the tech.
Every round I just get a free good?
Pretty much.
Snap.
Yeah, it's not bad. But we get these tech things starting with Melissa. You get to take your pick.
Ooh.
There's a lot of good stuff out here. That's what I would have taken. It's pretty good.
I want to travel. See the
I
world.
think I'm gonna go with lower price tech or higher price tech. I'm gonna go with higher price tech. All right. Next up is Joe and Nick. All right, tech time. Starting with Ronald, has 4 tech.
I'm going to these games.
You're going to games. You're taking games.
India loves games, and I am going to corner the market on India.
There you go. All right. Now, Melissa has 2 tech where you're going to place your progress or finish out.
Go to the Wi-Fi.
Okay. Now, I should point out in South America and Caribbean, they do not have any demand for Wi-Fi.
I know, but the places I might
okay.
want to travel to,
I got you.
all 3 close to me have Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Waifu?
Waifu.
But why?
Very different. I'm going to
Why
finish
though?
games. It's still worth it to
so
me.
I just put it there. It's done.
Yeah.
The
Oh, well, let me
waifu.
look at my tech. Yeah, I think it's still, well, Wi-Fi. I have 2 demands there. Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
going to do
all
2
3
here.
All 3 places I'm connecting with right now is like
Do 1 demand here.
Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi.
Oh, that would have been 3, which would have finished it. 1, 2. Oh, actually, let's do it the other way. So I had 1 there already. If I place 2 of my tech here and finish it, that gives me the discounts. So then on Wi-Fi, I have 1 more to place. I just get that. Because of my gaming discount. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had 3 to place. 1, 2, and this would be 3. Okay. Next up, Joe. Then Nick. I'll be right back.
All right, I was going to finish. I got 4 tech, and I was going to finish the near field.
Ooh. I think you take back this little stair piece.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab a
the-
building and put over there.
It's like, phew.
Okay.
Okay, so next we move on to deliveries. And I'm first.
We're first, and you have.
I have 2
little-
cars.
2
Added
little-
to this other staircase I have out here. I'm
Ooh,
going to
nice.
Australia.
Yep.
I hope that I did that correctly.
Now you can
That
put
works.
another piece because don't you have the Wi-Fi?
So you get to add another office too.
Oh, so I could add another
Australia.
office to Australia.
And now that's it for Australia. You and Joe.
Well, Joe, it's me and you, buddy.
Unless does it have more spots? Oh, I'm sorry, I moved you a little piece. I didn't mean to.
No, that's it.
Ah.
It is blocked from anybody else getting in there.
Oh. Oh, what does this 5263 mean?
It means the person who has the most cubes gets 6. The person who has the second most cubes gets 3 points.
Oh, but y'all are tied, so.
Yeah, so Joe and I are going to split that every round. One of us is going to get 6 and someone's going to get 3.
Right. It depends on how many phones they sell. So if Ronald sells one phone and Joe sells 2, Joe's going to get 6 points. Ronald will get 3 points.
And now it's me. And I have 3 little cars. So I can go 3. And I'm going to go... I'm 1 shy of the USA. Yeah, I'm going to go to South Africa, I believe. Oh.
You can go to North Africa. You have 3.
Trying to think about what goods I have. Well, they both have the same. My phone's still at a 4.
Yeah, you're going to
So-
sell the 2 phones at either place.
Now the South Africa one has less spots to fill in.
If you
But-
beat Nick
it
in
gives
North
less-
Africa, you'll get 3 points.
Yeah, it does give less points here. So I'm going to go North Africa. because it
Only
gives
if you
more
beat
points.
him, though.
Well, to give 3 points, won't it? Because that's just, I'm on that spot.
If you have more cubes than he does in North Africa.
Neat little screensaver. I don't know. It just jumps from camera to camera when you step away.
Oh, I'm going to try that.
Just slow moves from camera to camera. Kind of nice. All right. So, is it my turn for something?
No, Melissa is still
Oh,
thinking
I
about
see.
where she wants to travel to.
Gotcha.
Because if I go to North Africa and I put it in the 3 spot, do I only get the 3 points if
No.
beat?
So what that is, it looks at the highest number of offices on there. So let's say there's only 2 offices. So whoever has the most goods sold in North Africa will score 3 points.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter who's on the 3. That just sets it.
But right now, oh no, Joe's already got a little stair step here, so I think he's gonna probably send something there. That would be less points to fight over. So I'm going North Africa, and that takes up all of my travel. So I just put a little building here.
If there's a tie, whoever placed an office there first or earliest wins the tie. So Joe would always win in North Africa if you tie him.
Or Whiskey
That's me.
Nick's there.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Joe's usually green.
No, I always win.
Yeah.
North Africa.
Joe wins North Africa, whether he's there or not.
How do I burn down Melissa's office?
I'm leaving
Wait, you changed your mind? How much logistics do you have?
because I get to
3.
be first here. At least I'll have that advantage.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be first.
and they
Okay,
like
and then I get
Wi-Fi. You
one-
have it, so
And then I have one little thing
progress.
left. I'm going
Yeah,
to
place your
put it
progress
up
somewhere.
in USA.
Ooh, spreading to the USA market. Now it's my turn with 2. Well, I can spread to Canada. Yeah, let's go to Canada.
Canada needs phones too.
Yeah, it's true. Canada needs phones. And that'll get me 1 step closer to India. Market I've been waiting to spread to. All right.
Oh, I do have the Wi-Fi too. Oh, so I can place 2 thingies.
Right. Forgot about that. If you have taken a turn, which let's go in turn order. Oh, did you do yours already, Ronald? It seems you have. Yeah. And Joe, you don't
didn't
have
take-
logistics?
Yeah, I have
Hasn't
one.
gone yet.
Okay.
Oh, you're later. That's right. Blue.
Yeah. Oh, so I put one more here, right?
Yeah. Well, you could put in South America, or you could put in Caribbean or RSA. Your choice.
I'll put it here.
Where would you like to put it? That's the question. So I'm looking at other people's boards. I think I'm going to put this in Europe. All right. Now Joe goes. I'm guessing you're finishing your South American or South African office.
Yep.
So, yeah, just
That's
straight
all of
builder.
us.
That's everything. No one else can make their way to South Africa. You can remove your progress.
But now Joe can't put his second building because
That's
he's
okay.
not anywhere else.
That's okay. Yeah, he can't put it in Australia, can't put it in RSA, so he doesn't get to do that. Finally, Whiskey Nick. Counting on me selling $5 phones. You going to Greenland? China.
Would it?
Wait,
I
China? How much do you have?
zoned out when you mentioned what happens during a tie.
You have this tech. If there's a tie in goods sold, the person who scores the points, like for example Australia, is the person to the furthest left. So that'd be Joe. Whoever placed their building first. All right, so Whiskey Nick has entered the China market. No one else is there. Now we move on to goods.
Well, Nick has. Oh no, Nick doesn't have Wi-Fi.
He does not. No, he had this that helped him spread out his logistics though, because he raised the price. Now for the goods, first starting with Ronald. Think about Australia. You want to make sure that Joe doesn't get to sell phones there.
I do.
Well,
Because
I mean,
if he sells
Yeah.
them two and there's a tie, then he's going to get the points because he's farthest left.
I would say it's in your interest to sell what you can to
Hey,
Australia.
no coaching.
Well, I'm teaching the game. Hey, Stitch.
Yeah, no, you're teaching them to move into my areas that I was going to, and then
Yeah, Melissa's second office
how to
went
corner
to
the
South
market,
Africa.
yeah.
So Ronald, you can't put this on the 3.
Yeah, your phones are too expensive.
Selling for 4. So the first one. I mean, you can still fit. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. Y'all told me I have to go left to right. And
Right.
Only if the person
From-
can afford it, though. They can't buy your
Yeah.
$4
They don't
phone.
have $3.
It's fine.
Give me the money. They're like, I don't have
Is
anymore.
this correct, y'all? Is this what y'all wanted me to do? Do I need to take one off of Joe's?
No, I was just showing you. This is a 4.
Wait, how many can Joe put down here?
What
One
tech does he
thing.
have?
I can tell the one.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can
the
do the
one.
near field technology. That's
Oh,
about it.
okay. So if I take one off of here, he'll tie me, and then he'll get all the bonus points.
Correct. You don't want that. So that's a good
So
move.
wait, in a tie with the 6-3, he would get the 6, I would get the 3.
You would get the 6 because you have majority goods.
But if we tied,
If you tied, he would get it because he has
but
it on
I'd
the
still
left.
get 3.
You would still get 3. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like this.
sounds good. Next up is Melissa. Where are you placing your
Mine.
goods?
I have
Are
6
you gonna
goods.
bump Joe out of South Africa too? Joe's in a
Well-
competitive market. He needs logistics out of these places.
Let's see. So I can put
region without something may sell up to 3 goods without placing in a region.
So where can I put stuff?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm on the
let's look
number
that up,
4.
actually.
Like my phones are 4, so I can't put it on 2 or 3.
Put it on the
So I
7.
can put it-
You can put it on the 4 and 5 in South America. You can put it on the 5 in RSA. And then whatever text you have, you can place there as well. But you have to. So if you wanted RSA, you'd have to place 5 first.
Yeah, that near field technology is just as good as it sounds. You just flat out just throw those goods back into your pool and you get the money for them. Yeah, so you can't block off Joe. He's got three phones already sold. Well,
Yeah, but they don't
maxes
relate
at
to
3.
an area. They just are sold
They
like
just
on the
return.
internet or something.
yeah, so he doesn't get to compete for the majority offices and stuff like that, or majority space.
All right, so I have to put on the 5
Uh-huh.
before the.
Correct.
Okay, so I put on the 5.
Because you're selling a $4 phone, so yeah.
Okay, so I put on the 4, 5.
Yeah. 4, 5, yeah.
And the Wi-Fi. I got it on the Wi-Fi over here.
Yeah.
And
How many goods did you
And
have?
then
You had like
here's for the-
6, right?
Yeah.
Now you want to put it on Caribbean as well, so you could get the point for that, for having a majority. Because
only have 4 goods.
she had she had 6.
With the thing.
There it is.
I
Yeah,
forgot
she had
about
that.
6.
She had a crazy amount
Yeah.
of goods.
Okay. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. That's all of it.
Good round. Good round. That's a lot of stuff.
Woohoo.
So I'm going up here. I don't have to worry about anybody anywhere. So I'm just going to sell my $4 phones wherever they're taking them. No one's competing in the north. They'll show up though eventually. All right. Next up is Joe. So I would recommend you fill up what you can so you qualify for second place on these if you're able to, which you are. Because you have near field technology, nobody else does. And then the final 3. Oh, you only have 2 left anyway. So those 2. Wait, do you have another place you can go?
Yeah, I can place 3 with the.
Yeah. Those just go back to your pool. So how many are you placing back to your pool? Placing 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so place those 2 back and you just get flat out 10 points right now. According to the book, that's what it says. Immediately score the VP and return them.
You
to the
actually don't
supply.
place them in a region?
No, you just return them
It
and
says
get
may
points.
sell up to 3 goods without
Without
placing
on a
in a
region.
region.
Yeah.
Oh, without placing. Okay.
Wait, where does it say you get the points? Like, how do you know?
predicted it.
I thought it meant
in
you
the
didn't have to.
rule
Well, I thought the placing meant you didn't have to have a building. I didn't understand placing the cube as a selling. I thought it meant placing a building.
You get
Yeah.
3 free cells basically.
Yep. And he
Also-
needed it. All right, so starting, let's go to phase 8 of round 2. We are now selling, starting with Ronald. He is selling
Okay,
5.
let's see if I can fit. Let's see
Okay,
if I
you
can
do it.
manage to figure it out. Yeah.
I think you got this.
So there's 5 goods here for 4 each. That's 20. Plus I get 3 here. That's 23. Plus I get 6 here. That's 29.
Because you have majority there, yep. That's it. 29 points. You can raise it.
Oh, gee.
That's 29, so it'd be 1, 2, 3 minus 1, 47 now? From 18 to 47?
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds good.
All
Do I
right.
take the cubes back immediately or no?
No, we have a step for that.
Okay.
Because we can always double check the math if it stays on. Melissa has. You want me to do it or are you going to do it?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4, that's 24.
Correct.
And then there's 20, 25, 26, 27.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure how many points here. Is it this one or this one?
No, it's always the one with the highest, where the rightmost office is. So you have majority here because you're selling 2 goods versus 1.
Mhm.
So you get 4
So I get
points
the
here.
4.
So you have
So
24,
that's-
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 points.
Woohoo!
So you're going 1, 2, 3 to the 50. I'll move it. 19 to the 50. Next up is me. I'm selling
Woohoo!
5 cubes for $4. That's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I'm going from the 30 to 57. Let me put him back. So 1, 2, yep, 57. Next up, Joe. You're selling 2 things for $5 a piece. That's 10. You have secondary on both of these, but they do score for secondary. So you got 3 and 2 there. That's 5. So a total of 15 points. So you're going from the 30 to 45. Hey, Fry, this is Smartphone Inc. This is played on Tabletopia. It's one of their free games. It's good stuff. Next up,
31.
31. I'll take your word for it. So that
Lots
means
of
you're
little
25.
cubes.
1, 2, 3. 55 from the 24 to 55. All right. So that's the end of this round. We're going to clean up the cubes. We're going to replenish. This gets thrown out. All new ones come out. The other thing that happens is all things reset to 5, keeping the turn order though. So Whiskey Nick will be last.
How do you make all those cubes all go together?
You can hold shift
Hold
down
shift.
and then drag over and select them. Oops, I was about to drag those to Ronald's.
Red plus yellow makes orange.
Yes.
I'm pushing shift, like hold
And
down
then
the shift,
click.
and then click on the block. And
It'll make a box. You have to
Mhm.
drag and make a box around it.
Yeah, so hold shift and then hold down the
Hold
clicker
shift.
and it'll select all of them. Hold down, no. Hold shift, like outside
Hold
of it.
shift.
And then hold the left click down,
And make a square.
then make a
Flip your
square.
board over.
Yeah, don't forget to flip your board over when you're setting up your stuff.
Oh,
What's the matter?
I don't know. Can't get it.
You know how you select like so many
Wait,
situations where you do
Roger?
this. Yeah, he just did it for you because
You can
Magic.
practice over here, Melissa.
he was tired of you.
I have to practice over here.
All right, now
It's
you got to
magic.
set up your panels. So here we go. Let the thinking
Flip my
begin.
board.
Yeah,
Oh, and a new 2-piece to work with.
yeah. Everybody's got their boards down. Good. All right, let's talk about what's important to me. Let's look at this board here. I still have control of the north. I still want more tech. I can easily get some GPS going. I really want to keep logistics going though, so I think I need to get battery power going. 4G is cool, but 6 is not cool. What's 5 for me? This near field technology, also really cool. If no one competes with me in these territories, right now I have 3. I think spreading to China might be the way to go and upping the price of my phones. Yes, ramp, spot on. I think that's the way to go. And I even got the price raising thing. So I do see importance in tech only if it's to get the battery power, which will only cost me 2. So this might be the way to go, something like that. And then for this, I don't. Yeah, 1 showing. Oh, I can't hang it off the side, but I might just cover up my factory. I really don't need it. Let's see. I mean, some of this can just stay off. I want to go super expensive with my phone, so that'd be 1, 2. And then if I get that technology, which I plan to, these will turn into logistics, which would be 5 logistics. So $7 phones at 5 logistics. And then I could sell to all these places where Nick isn't, because he has batteries. And I have the other Wi-Fi and gaming. Spread to America and other places. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goods at 7. I mean, that's pretty good. I wish I could get more. Don't forget about India. Oh, yes. He's got Wi-Fi and gaming there, which are the same things I have, and that's the only issue there. And they don't like $7 phones. Europe.
Ramp, why are you telling people don't forget about India when I'm like, Joe and I are basically both in last place over here.
So if I get
I'm done.
1, 2,
Good.
3, 4, 5,
I'm stepping away from it.
6, 7. Yeah, if I manage to sell that, I'm in good shape. It's more about the logistics. I think logistics is really important right now.
But why is everybody focusing on India? What did
Yeah,
India
you
ever
can't
do to
forget
you?
India. Hey, cowabunga. Yeah, we're having a private conversation in front of everyone. I was talking out my strategies. I had it Discord muted.
See. Because I just suddenly randomly don't forget again. I'm like, what
It's like, wait. Because I didn't mention India as part of my plan. And he's like, don't forget about it. So I can't forget about it. Let's see. Melissa's making something in a microwave, it sounds like.
Popcorn.
Usually that's just one button push. But it does make sense, popcorn. Melissa, you ready to flip?
She is. She said she was done before she left.
I think she's coming back. All right.
All right. I'm
Ready
back.
to flip? Ready to flip? Flip, flip, flip. Joe, you ready?
What's that?
Yeah, I flipped it already.
Okay. Flipping. Nick, you ready? Yeah. You're like, wait,
Yeah.
let me look at everybody's first.
Oh, yeah, I need a minute.
Yeah, I need to look at your stuff first. All right. Starting with Ronald, who is keeping his price at $5. Next up, we have Melissa, who is lowering her phone price to $2 a phone.
Yep.
Happening.
She is just stuffing all the cheapest
Get
crap
out
she
of
can find.
Undercutting.
Get out of here.
Those
Why?
poor people in South America assembling those phones.
Oh my
Should-
gosh!
that's not
Oh, she's got
drinks.
logistics.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Those poor children in South America assembling those phones.
She's planning on going somewhere and undercutting the hell out of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next up is me. I am going up to $7 phones. Uh-oh.
What? That's highway robbery.
Well, I might be in trouble
You
with your
need to come
$2
talk to me.
phones. Okay. Next up is Joe going with a $4 phone. Reasonable
Oh,
price
my
in this
popcorn's
market.
done.
Oh, it was popcorn. And finally,
You want some?
Whiskey Nick going with $6 phone. Look at all of us in different places. So that's the turn
I know.
order.
I'm selling rotary phone.
Receiver's a tin can.
But it has Wi-Fi and GPS somehow.
Tin cans with a string in between.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the pricing's done. Next up, we have goods, starting with Melissa. Because of her GPS tech, she's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goods because she has one overlap too. Oh, 9.
What about my thing?
Yeah, I forgot
9.
about that.
9 goods.
Ooh, we can all get our goods, by the way, if you know how much it is. Just, geez, 9 goods. I mean, if you're selling $2 phones, you better be actually selling them. So I'm only getting 5 goods, it looks like. But they're $7 a piece. If I manage to sell them, I'm worried about this $2 phone salesperson. Meeting them in the alley or whatever. They got trench coats with like just phones lining them.
I heard they sell your data with the $2 phone.
Yeah, they definitely do. Do not trust Atlantis. You're gonna sink like them. Next up, everybody's got their goods.
It's no coincidence that they have the GPS thing. They're
Yeah.
watching you, tracking you where you're at.
Oh man! All right, who has factories shown? Looks like 3 of you do. Yellow and red do not. So Melissa starts with the first factory choice. Yeah, we get good tokens.
I need this one.
That's a good one. Followed by looks like
Wait, we
Joe.
all get a good token or what?
No.
Just
We
people who
did.
didn't.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have a factory thing, you get a goods token.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you get a factory thing.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
Popcorn.
Because Melissa picked up hers. Now Joe.
I'll take this one.
All right, and then finally Whiskey Nick, choice of 3, which is pretty nice for a $6 phone. All right, and now I grab my goods token. Okay. Technology just smoke signals. If it works, it works. Okay, next up we have the next step, which is technology, starting with Melissa, who is AFK. But she has 1 tech, so where do we think she's going to go? Probably just progress somewhere. So since she's just doing progress somewhere, we can just skip her till she gets back. But I guess that actually matters, doesn't it?
Maybe.
I'll ask her when she gets in here. I think she's walking this way. Smoke signals. So where do you want your tech to go, Melissa? Tech. Where do you want your tech to go? You have 1
I only
progress.
have 1?
Yeah. Well, apparently on your sheet, yes.
I'm
You
gonna
made
put
this-
it in games.
Yeah, you made this.
To the games.
All right, place your progress there. Next up is Joe. Where do you want your 2
I'm
progress
going
to
to
go?
the games as well.
All right. 2 for games. You do not have games technology, so you don't get the discount yet. Next up is Ronald with his 3 techs. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the one that Joe has.
The one that Joe has near field. Oh, yeah, you just place it. Pretty good. Thank you. Next up is Nick. No.
Boy,
I like popcorn, but the smell of popcorn is way better than actually eating it.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like a movie theater.
We got popcorn from our CSA in the last box. That was still on the cob. We were like,
Ew.
"Ooh, cool!
just corn."
Popcorn from the farm. That's gonna be so cool." It tastes just like regular popcorn.
that's 3.
Oh, wow, you got 4. You can get GPS for 1.
Yeah, I know, but
You don't care.
Right, still on.
Yeah.
Alright, good.
All good? Oh, you
Yep.
did this 4G. All right. It begins. Next up is me with my $7 phones. I am doing 2. So, I think I'm gonna go. I could go to batteries. Yeah, let's go to batteries. That cost me 2 because I have gaming. And that's how much I had. So that's it. Next up, logistics, starting with Ronald. Has 3 logistic trucks. Does he have batteries? No, he doesn't.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa. 4 logistics trucks.
you skipped Joe.
Yeah, you're just skipping all of us.
Yeah. Well, Ronald was going
Well,
first for so long. I
I've been
just
first
jumped
for a
in.
while
yeah,
now.
That's why.
Till Melissa undercut the whole market.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going up to the US of A.
Okay. So you have 1 truck left over, right?
And I'll have 1 truck left over. That's gonna go. Oh, wait.
Morse code. Each phone only weighs 7 pounds.
Maybe. Well, yeah, I do need to finish that because I have a progress thing there.
There's nothing saying you have to do it. It's your choice.
Well, I'm going to do the 3. I have 3 put here. My leftover up on the US. And then I have the extra one from the...
Yeah, your Wi-Fi, which we all have now. So don't forget when you're placing your offices, place an additional one.
There we go.
Melissa, what are you trying to do?
Get him in the square. And it won't do it. Get in the square. There we go.
So to recap, you went to North Africa, Is that correct?
Yeah, I went to North Africa.
And you went one
Then
in
I-
USA. So do you have an extra office?
She put one in South
put it in
America.
South
South
America.
America? Okay. Sounds good. Moving on to Joe. Bag phones in the 80s. That's what she's selling.
Yeah.
Those
All
are
right,
expensive,
so
though. to be fair.
I've got 3,
Mhm.
and so I'm going to go to India.
The Indian
Well,
market.
The Morse code makes me think of Mr. Burns in that,
Oi, oi.
in that one episode where he's like, "Oh, I know the Morse code. We can get out of here." And then it's like sending the signal, and then it's like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo," and it's like going to like a museum of some like forgotten exhibit. It's just like going in nothing. Like,
You done, Joe?
Yep, I just placed it too.
I think they would be expensive now. I mean, I don't know where to look. It's eBay.
I know my Paul had a bag, like a car phone that was in a
Wow,
bag that
just
was
shut
like
down Emirates.
the big thing then. It was like unheard of, like, oh my gosh, you have a phone in your car. Like, I thought it was the most amazing
Nick.
thing.
All right.
Nick has one truck.
I got 3.
Oh, you got
3
3? Oh, yeah,
trucks.
that's right, because of
oh.
battery power. Welcome to Russia. Where's your extra one going? You have
Oh.
China, CIS, North Africa as choices.
There. At least I'll get a point.
All right. Over to me. I have 5 trucks. 3 showing plus 2 raises in prices. I mean, nobody's in this USA market. I think I'm going to go there.
You have to.
I have to. Oops.
I was trying to get there.
Well, I'm getting here first.
Mm.
And I have 1 logistics left over. Where do I want to start creeping in? Caribbean looks tempting because no one is there.
I'm there.
No one, literally no one is in Caribbean.
I'm in the Caribbean.
Yep, I'm going to the Caribbean. I mean, they need phones.
Damn.
They need real phones, not your $2 shell phone.
$2 phone. It doesn't come with a charger.
No landlines. I mean, that's basically what it's.
You're selling those landlines that you could see through, that were made see-through plastic, and you can see all the circuits inside.
It's like a really
Hey,
long
those are
cord on
pretty
it.
awesome. I love my phone like that when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I always wished I had a hamburger phone,
Oh yeah.
but never got one. But I did have a see-through phone.
No, you're selling cups on string, is what you're doing.
Cups on string.
All
Is
right.
there extra?
That'd be a really long string.
Yeah, put 1 in Caribbean and then the 4 in USA. So
Your
now,
extra office.
oh, I'm sorry, extra office. You're right. Let's put that somewhere where I need second place, which is CIS. Or that may even be giving you some points doing that, but we'll see. You're selling first, so that makes sense for me to put it there.
Melissa?
Okay, I got goods to
The
deliver.
market.
Yeah, Melissa starts by putting her goods, and she has so many. So if you're sharing spot with Melissa, beware. She may price you out of things. How much was that phone? No. Oh yeah, that guy's selling. Yeah, that guy's got a lot of money.
I mean,
you're
she
selling
can
for so cheap.
sell
I
that.
can put it on
You
any
can put
spot.
it on any of them. That's right.
I think I finally understand this concept.
Had a rotary phone in high school, $2 shell phone, like a Flintstones phone. Exactly.
Melissa will approach you on the street and be like, come look in my trunk. I have some phones and also some DVDs that I can sell you.
We'll go lower, but
I give you good
they're
price.
expecting something else because nobody's ever going to sell a phone for $2.
Yeah, that's true.
They think it's
Too good to
code
be
for
true.
code for pot or something.
So Melissa is you don't need to go to South Africa to tie because you have the leftmost spot. North Africa is the only possible spot that can get you, but he doesn't have 4G. So there's no way he can beat you there.
You're the only person in South
So
America.
it doesn't really matter where
But-
else you put your cubes. Now you could just place them on places where other people are to say, well, too bad, you know. No matter what, Joe's going to get that near field technology. But we all have Wi-Fi, so if you put it in South Africa, he wouldn't be able to sell in South Africa. One less spot. South America, no one's competing for you, so that's where you want to put the least of your cubes. You have to put at least one though to get those points.
2 there, 1 there, 3 there because it's a 2 to 1.
And that's the
But
most you
you
can
said he
put in
doesn't
North
have
Africa,
any of
right?
this.
Because
Yeah, you don't have any of those.
Yeah. This is the most I can put in here.
Mhm.
This is the most I can put in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, it's the
good.
best you
That's
can
it.
do.
That's all my spots.
Yeah, Joe can sell to anyone, at least up to 3.
All right.
Now, Joe.
You got 6 cubes over here.
So he really only has to sell 3. The rest of them can just be sold to the nothingness. But it is of interest to put them on the board to get the majorities. To compete, you have to have at least 1 cube, so make sure India gets at least 1. Is that all 6?
Yep, that's all I'm.
All right. Next up is Ronald. Sitting over there with 5. Hold up. That person only has $3 in his pocket.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Yeah, I think that'll do.
Okay. Now it's over to Nick. How many goods are you working with?
Just 4.
Just 4. He's got an inventory issue. Do not buy green phones. Not new. You made a mistake putting 3 in Australia.
Yeah, if I recognize that now, but I mean, I was just like,
I didn't even catch that. I was just
yeah. If I had tied him in both, I would have gotten tied him in Australia. I would have gotten the tiebreaker, and I could have kept him from selling, but just won in India.
Nick the Bully coming into Russia and just kicking me out. Now, you know you're not competing in North Africa or Emirates, so you're losing out on a lot of points.
I can't put anything in Emirates anyway.
Fair. But North Africa
And
is good.
North Africa, I had to get 2 points. This
You
way,
get
I'm just
3. Oh, yeah,
getting
2.
points.
I like
You
it.
Stop me. Okay. Well, you know, you would still get the same amount of points.
Right. But my goal here was
No,
to
you would get
stop
more points.
Right.
You would get 2 additional points for North Africa
I gotta step away for a second. I'll be back.
instead of me getting 2 points up here.
And I'm behind you by 2 points.
I wonder if that's a better move. Because
Let's
if
find
someone
out.
else beats you by 2 points, because that really just involves the 2 of us, you're netting 2 less.
I
But
mean,
as am
really,
I.
it's just between the two of y'all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Me and Joe and Melissa are here.
no, you're only no. When I played this earlier, John had like 23 points, and we were all up in the 50s. He won the game. All
Yeah,
right.
this can change pretty quick.
Yeah. Depending on how you set your market and if you get lucky with the goods and all that stuff. All right. I only have 5 goods to sell, $7 a piece, but no competition here. I guess gaming.
You didn't have to go to the numbers before you go to the purple
I'm selling
thing?
$7 phones, so only in Europe they could afford it.
Oh.
So these people only had up to $6 in their pockets. They could not afford it. No Americans can afford a phone by Redberry. Exclusively Europe and Caribbean thing. If we were there, that is. But next round, I might lower my prices down to $2.
Yep.
Probably not, but
Sell them out the trunk.
Every
All right.
round I've raised my prices by $1.
Oh, you start at 3?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next round 6. All right, so starting with Melissa, let's sell your goods. You have
Still at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18.
18, and you have majorities on all of these places. So 18 plus 4, 5, that's 9. Plus 5 is 14. 15, oh, I'm sorry, the 3 over here. So that's 4. Plus 4 is 8. Plus 5 is 13. So 13 plus 18?
33?
31.
Oh, 31.
So you're going
Look at
to
what-
50. 1, 2, 3 plus 1 is 81 points.
Woohoo!
All right, next up is Joe.
Payout.
Yeah, so I sold 6 for
Math is
4, so
hard.
4 points, and then I get 2
Math is hard.
and
Plus
6
3.
and 3. So it's 11
Yeah.
plus 24 is 35.
Yep.
And I'm on 45, so that's 50, 80.
3. Yep. 80. 1 point behind Melissa. Next up is Ronald.
Well, I've got 5 phones for $5, so that's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4 here would be 29. Plus 6 here would be 35. Plus 3 here would be 38.
That's a good round. 38 plus 47 would be
85.
Yep, 85. Put you in the lead.
Ooh.
All right, next up, Nick.
So I got 4 at $6 a piece. That's 24.
Correct.
5 plus 3 is 32.
Yep, so that'd be 1, 2, 3 plus 2 is 87. A new first place. So I'm only selling 5 phones, but I'm selling them for 7 apiece. 5 times 7 is 35. And I have majorities in 3 places. Russia, I'm not even there, so I don't even get to score second place there. So 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8 points. 8 plus 35 is 43. So what am I at? 43. 1, 2, 3 plus 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. 57 plus 43. 100. All right. Now we move, clean up all the cubes. We take these away. Can't believe I got knocked out of my home country. You gotta pay for that. We're gonna sell super cheap phones.
$2.
$2 phone. I mean, we're already spread logistically through a lot of countries. We can do a lot of damage with the $2 phone. Improvements show up. And then everyone resets to 5, with me being last. It's the first time I ever saw all of us at different price points. And the round moves up to 4. And then this resets to the planning phase. Don't forget to flip over your thing so no one can see what you're doing. And I'll see you on the other side. All right, so here we go. What do we do? Do we keep an expensive phone? That kind of worked out. 35 is a lot for 5 cubes. I got a feeling everyone's going to move into my markets, though. Melissa's almost here. Whiskey Nick, just throw down the expensive phone and get into the European market. Canada, I think, is safe. I'll spread to the Caribbean market where I can sell an extra $7 phone. But chances are she's doing something with these cheap phone system. Yeah, I feel like I want to go with tech. If I go tech and have a cheaper phone, I can get the 12-point bonus. 5 is so much to get. I can't get it, actually. I don't have the things for it. I got to go with what these little things allow me to do, which is raise my phone prices, get goods, and logistics. I can make my way to North Africa, but if I don't have a cheap enough phone, I am in trouble. China's by itself. Might have to go to China. So many choices. I don't know what to prioritize either.
Ponchki. How have I never heard of this?
I don't know.
I think logistics is going to be worthless in the last round. There's going to be so
Are
many
there not a
offices
lot of
everywhere.
Polish folks down in Louisiana or Texas?
No.
Maybe why.
There's actually a town that's just all Polish people.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's over. I forgot where. Or is it Czech? There's a town that's either all Polish or Czech. I can't remember. Like there's a German town.
Yeah, Germantown.
There's another one that was like Czech people or Polish people. I can't remember.
I mean, it's basically a donut.
Yeah.
According to this.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. It's a big
filled donut
than what I'm used to, anyways. I don't know if they make it a special way or whatever, but
I mean, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goods. It's not terrible. I mean, I'm pretty much throwing the 4G out the window. I just got to feel like I'm going to have a really bad 5th round. That's how I get this tech done, which I can get near field for 3. What have I started working on? Nothing. Wow. Get GPS for 1. That's in Canada.
How do you get to minus 100?
I could invent that myself. I wonder if this is
solo mode, maybe? There might be something there. No idea.
I wonder if this wasn't actually with the board game. It's a different asset.
No idea.
Maybe. Except that the colors are up here marked special.
That's when you get
Color story.
your company gets deemed as being espionage. When you get embargoes and sanctions against you.
There are expansions for this game.
I'm all set when everybody else is.
Same.
I am
done.
not. Not yet.
Oh, I still have the It's a Wonderful World. Oh, I could tell you the scores if you want them, Ronald.
Oh yeah, I do want that.
Oh, that's
Gonna
funny. I
pull
have
my
it too.
Okay, what did Jesse have?
We had 73,
Okay, Joe,
28,
Melissa,
34,
Nick,
58,
me.
48.
Hmm.
The completionist in me really loves that.
Glad
And
I
then
could
the
help.
app automatically assigns like first, second, third, like that.
Hmm.
Okay, I think I'm done. How's
Let's
it?
flip.
All right, flipping. Okay.
Melissa's still moving stuff around.
Okay. So let's adjust prices. Starting with blue, you are going down
Down
$2. Your prices went up one. Everybody's furious about that.
No.
They've had a taste of the cheap phone. Next up is Joe with his also $3 phone. Wait, two?
No,
Three, yeah.
3.
I said down is what I said.
Oh. Ronald's going up, just as he predicted.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Nick going down 2.
I started getting into those fancy like Zach Morris phones, you know.
And I'm
Had
going
to
way up.
Pay for the upgrade in size.
Yeah, at least it's really portable now, not wired to a wall. All right. Next up, goods. Make your own goods. You know how to do it by now, right? Don't forget, if you have GPS, you get extra, which is Melissa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8
Oh my
goods this time.
goodness.
And she goes first at a $3 phone, so that's potentially $24. I have 6 goods.
I have 5.
Yeah, you got a lot of those tiles doing its thing. Okay, Nick is sitting there with 8 goods. Joe over there with 7 goods. Melissa with 8 as well. Now factory phase. Does anyone have a factory shown? Looks like
I do.
everyone
I do.
but me. Okay, so
Melissa.
starting with Melissa, grab a factory.
Hmm.
One more round, so whatever you grab, I mean, that's it. It's going to be used that next round, and that's it.
No, that's what I'm looking.
Because next round, we won't even be doing this factory phase. Double logistics trucks. All right. Whiskey Nick, and now Ronald.
Oh, somebody took the one I wanted. Okay, well, I'll take this one.
That'll happen. Later, Fry.
Night, Fry.
Bye.
Next up is tech, starting with Melissa, and she has 2 tech.
They go to gaming.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it costs 3, so that's it.
Now I have this.
His progress can go back. Yep. Just put it underneath the yellow. Next up is Joe with one gaming showing. I mean, not gaming, one tech showing.
Yeah, go to gaming.
Finishing gaming. Okay. Don't forget your progress tokens. You just go right under red. So now on future tech, you will get a discount. Next up is Nick. You have 4. You've just taken 4G, which for all of us now costs only 4 tech to get. But on the final round, he can have his factory tiles hanging over. Really nice.
I just wish I
Now-
got it earlier.
Yeah. The earliest you could get is the second round. And it might even be worth it then. I don't know.
Expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're stalling on all the other tech to do it. And if you get lucky, like with the factory of like Melissa did, getting that double tech factory,
Yeah.
So this one only costs
Good.
1, right?
a single, yes,
Okay, and then this battery one over here only costs 2.
correct,
Is that
because of your
right?
discounts.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'll go both
I don't think there's any
places.
catches to it. Yeah, straightforward.
That's it for me.
That's it. Okay, next up, or finally, I should say, I have 3. So I can get the near field technology, and I think I will.
How can you get it for 3? I thought it cost 4.
Because I have
He's in
gaming.
Gaming. Gaming gives a -1 discount.
To any of them?
Mm-hmm.
To all of them, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why Nick and I got, or Ron and I got that pretty early.
Oh.
Now, I'm thinking about this. I mean, we already skipped the good phase, so that, and I don't even do that. But it only costs 1 in Canada looking for that, but that's the only one. Whereas I got 2 places with the near field. Yeah. Easy choice now. We're going with that. And plus, it's 3 goods I can sell for whatever. Sounds good. All right. Now we're going to logistics, starting with Melissa. She has 4 trucks showing. She is a traveling, and she is not on battery power, so she is exactly 4 trucks. Where are you going? Don't forget to place your extra office too.
I'm going to take care of the U.S. with
Yep.
these 2.
2 in the U.S., so that'll put your office down there. You have 2 remaining, which leaves you pretty much Canada, or that's it, or progress somewhere else.
I'm going. Wait, this place is all
Emirates
filled
is filled.
up. Boo.
Yeah.
I'll go up to Canada with the 2 I
Welcome to
have
Canada,
left.
eh?
And I'm gonna fill in Canada with my extra little place.
Okay. Next
Wait, I
up
gotta
is,
find my thingies. I dropped it along the way.
that's fine. Joe can go ahead and go. He has 4 trucks as well. Are you in batteries? No, you're
Going to
not.
Canada. And dropping an extra little place right there.
All right, Joe. What say you? You're able
I'll go to-
Yeah,
I'm going to China.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, hang on.
I know.
I was either going to China or to the U.S.
U.S. from Australia, yeah.
But we'll go to China.
That's competition. Yeah, because Melissa has her blue cube in USA. She's going to block off what she can. Next up, Whiskey Nick.
Have any? So I'm going to place my.
Oh, you don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any.
Right.
But you do get the extra.
Wait, that's the
Office.
only. I get the extra thing.
So it can only
Oh.
go wherever you have a place, and It looks like China or Russia are your only two choices. Can't go in North Africa because you only have two.
Right.
Move away from the mic, Melissa.
Okay.
All right, Ronald. You have 3.
4.
Oh yeah, you have the +1, so 4. Which button is that? There it is.
But like, I was gonna go double China, but then Nick came in here with his double China, and I'm like, ugh.
So China's still a choice for you. USA is a choice for you.
Double China all the way.
North Africa is a choice for you. Caribbean is a choice for you. You have choices.
I think I'm gonna go to USA. Double USA.
Oh boy.
So Jesse,
Mm-hmm. I have 4.
mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking China. That's what I'm thinking.
How did
Although
you get to the U.S.?
through Australia.
Oh, see, I didn't even pay attention to those on the border lines. Okay.
Well, because we blocked those places out, so you couldn't really go over there.
Oh,
So with
I've
my
not been on that side.
4,
I've only been on this one side of the. Like, I'm staying on this side. That's it. I know nothing of the other side.
you all left me Europe. Left me the
I
European
can't get
market.
to Europe, so
So I have 1 in Caribbean already. So I could go 1 there, and then my remaining 3, I could go to North Africa or South America. Both of you go before me. I mean, everyone goes before me, so it doesn't really matter there. I got to look at the text. Does Melissa have gaming? Yes. She has that too. She does not have battery power, so I can have presence in South America. She does not have near field, nor does Green. Green does have battery, though. We all have Wi-Fi. So I would have presence in North Africa, too. India's out of the questions. It's gone. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to... what gives me the most points? Oh, I got to go to South America, because I'll be second place there. So South America and Caribbean are where I'm going. 3 and 1. Since I already have progress there.
That's fine. I suppose you can be second place.
And then I'm going to place my extra 1. I think I'm going to place it in... I don't know. You're all everywhere. So I'm gonna go to Caribbean. Are you selling? You're selling. No, you don't lose anything for offices. I'm just looking at what can be sold there, and you're selling a $3 phone. You're not selling. You would sell to all the people in all these places. So I'm just gonna go Caribbean because I'll be second place. That's 2 points. All right, that is for logistics. Now we're going to goods, placing goods, starting with Melissa. You have 8 to be placed.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I need to put in here. Phones are $3 here.
Melissa's like, I am in every market.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
That's what I'm
figure out. I
worried
put
about.
those 4 out. I gotta see where I put these other ones. 4 more. Okay. Joe has this as well as this. So if I went these 2 here, I'd have to go all 3 to win this one out. And that's only 4 points.
You only have to go 2 because
Yeah, just 2.
you're the tiebreaker.
Oh, okay. That's just 4 points here. Okay, this one.
That one you have to go. That one you have to go 4 because you are not the tiebreaker.
And I don't have any of these.
Yeah, so you're not going to win that. So you just need to place at least 1 cube there.
Yeah, just 1 cube there. Okay, so 1 cube there. And this one here, I don't have the 2, so I have to go 3. So that's the 4. I've got 2 here.
You are the tiebreaker there, so you need at least 3. Well, I mean, you also got to look at my technologies.
Yeah, because you have.
And yeah, it looks like you'll need at least 3 anyway. Because if not, I can put 3. Now I only have 6 cubes, and I'm at 6 places.
So now this is 5 points, right? Versus 4 points here.
Thank you, Paper Cave Games, for the follow.
We heart you.
We heart you, yeah. I was getting my phalange dance ready, but I'm like, I have nowhere to dance to. Because this feels like more like one of those game nights.
I have 3 more.
Just up and no extra.
Oh, it's really extra when you have the table on, because then when we do this phalange dance, I need to actually make like a green screen effect for that. That could be.
Yes, thank you for the
That could be
follow,
cool.
Paper Cave Games.
Tell me, Paper Cave Games, are you a streamer yourself? A lot of people with those types of names are streamers, and I like to support other board gamers that are streamers. This game, yeah, Smartphone Inc. It's free on Tabletopia. I am board game designer amateur. Sweet. I'm going to type in your info.
Yeah. They
I'm not going to get
definitely
anything
stream.
with the US. Because there's already 2. Ronald has 2 up there already.
It's like video games, Apex Legends and stuff like that.
For Canada.
Well, when you start doing board games, I'll be looking out for. I'm gonna follow anyway, but
How many points is Canada? That's only 4. It looks like I get the most points.
I've never done them. There it is. Sweet.
South America, if I put it there.
Yep.
So I'm
Make
go
board
here.
games. So do you make them under the Paper Cave Games as a publisher, or are you publishing elsewhere? Working on 2-player interrogation themed game. Okay.
Melissa, you can't go to the 2. They only have $2.
Oh, wait. The 5. There we go.
I just learned how that works.
Yeah, for some reason that wasn't clicking with you.
I'm sure it still doesn't.
Well, that's all the money they have on them. And if you're selling something that they can't afford, you can't do it.
It's like out of economics book.
There's
Very
a few
cool.
things in this world that I have trouble with. Economics is one of them.
I think I'm at every place that I possibly can be, but I don't know if that's good to spread myself thin so much. This one, I know I'm going to get.
I think it's
the
fine
majority.
because
This one, this is the only one I'm not sure. Like if I put,
it's you versus him, so you're getting second place. I think that's fine. These other ones, you might not be competitive. Well, Canada, you're fine because you'll get second place there. USA, you might not get second place depending on how it plays out. Caribbean, you'll get second place there. I think it's fine what you've done.
Yeah. All right, I'm good. Done.
Done. Yeah, we have super expensive phones now. Let's go with Joe now. So yeah, for game designers, this whole no conventions things It hurts. But look up like Unpub and stuff like that, and I'm sure they have some new options available. It's just like nothing beats being in front of the people and pitching. I used to pitch games back in 2014. That was my first 5-minute pitch. Then after that, I got into graphic development and stuff for games. So now I make mostly videos for board game companies and stuff like that. I have one due in 2 weeks. I should work on that more. I've worked on it a little bit. I do want to get back into design, but yeah, without having playtesters around and stuff like that, it's really hard. But TTS is great. Yeah, it's a lot different than in-person testing. I agree. Even playing a game like this, like we're getting the game done, but it's just that tactile feeling. Miss it. All right. Yeah, we mostly do digital stuff now, but before that, we were at the table all the time. Now we're only at the table like once every 2 weeks. On Monday at 7 p.m. Central, we'll be back on the table with Melissa, who's here in the chat. Or at least that's the plan. I don't know. She hasn't confirmed it yet.
I don't know what we're playing yet. I said Teotihuacan, but I didn't know if we wanted to play that just us at the table.
Well, I would like
or
to play that with 4 people
others.
because it's on Board Game Arena.
Yeah.
Why not? You know?
The only other one I've been wanting to play recently is Isle of Cats. Because
That one, yeah,
because I love that game.
it's a good game. Was that a cat
Oh,
that I just heard?
speaking of cats, yes.
Oh,
There's
so
a many cats in here. Oprah.
working on a YouTube series for aspiring designers. That's cool.
All right, I
Did a
think
lot
I'm
of graphic
done.
design last year. Yeah, I started off as a graphic designer, and then I started making games, and I made them. I think I made them look pretty good.
Wait,
That's what got
is that right?
attention. What's
Yeah.
that? You're selling for 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm making sure that was 3 to start with.
Nick with his cheap phones. He compromised.
I did.
Remember when I did that last time we played? I lost because of that. But I mean, I should be able to sell on my phones. It looks like Caribbean's open for me. South America's open for me. Yeah, it should be okay. In Europe, no one's touched it, so I'm going to be 4 cubes down there. Yeah, I got plenty since I'm playing with 6 cubes. I wish I had more cubes. Oh gosh, you're killing me in Russia. But I'm not completely dead. Ha ha ha.
I mean, I think this is the most logical thing because I got North Africa max points because I'm the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Emirates, I can beat Ronald because he doesn't have 4G. Joe, I'm the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that just left that one. I wasn't trying to do anything. I just had to dump it just to.
Yeah,
Make it
sure.
Go ahead, Ronald. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Paper Cave.
Trying
This
to make sure you were
game,
finished.
you don't even need an artist for this game. There's a game I did graphic design for that needed an artist, and they didn't hire one. It was just me graphic design. It's called Sidereal Confluence. It's a game from WizKids. It got panned on the graphics for that reason. And so much so that they created a second edition with an artist. A really good, reputable artist, too. It's like, well, why couldn't y'all hire that? But if you know Zev, which you will if you're getting into publishing,
Jesse, go ahead.
he's cheap when it comes to that. All right. Coming in with 6 cubes. Why is this cube here? Come on. Why is this cube doing this to me?
I don't know, but you have 7 cubes there.
Oh, my bad. Good. This one's going back. Who's playing with old phones? Is that Melissa with the $2 phones? 1, 2,
No, they're
3,
$3 this
4, 5,
time.
6,
They can do this.
Put a sticker on it.
Selling here.
Play snake.
Selling a $7 phone, so that's gonna be there.
Yeah, see, I can play
Gotta
Snake on
be
my
here.
phone now.
I get. Oh wait, I don't have GPS. I have battery. Right. USA market. I can go gaming and near. Yeah. So am I worried about this? No, 2 points is fine. I'd rather win the American market at 6. Second place here. First place here. I'm in South America. I should probably go down there. So I could sacrifice the 6. But that'd only be worth 2. So that wouldn't make sense. So I think I'm just going to stay out
Do it.
of South. Why would I go there?
I think it makes good sense.
No, it doesn't. 6. I'd be losing a point. Or more than that, actually.
Yeah, but you could block Melissa out.
No, it wouldn't. I'd just get second place. That's all.
Just trust me.
No, I'm not going to
Good
trust you.
idea.
No. I think this
Ronald
is,
ever steered you wrong.
this is the way. Here,
What'd
wait.
you say about a CD-ROM?
I said,
What
Ronald,
was
has
that
Ronald
noise?
ever steered you wrong?
Oh, yes.
Man, I could have stayed at $5 and still been in the same spot I was.
Yeah. You're talking about right now? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have.
It makes me so sad.
It does, doesn't it? It hurts. I know that feeling. Okay. Here we go. Selling, starting with Melissa.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Cowboy themed.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, you don't need to hire an artist. That's the last thing you do. It does make you feel better. Just use
okay,
Yeah,
so I'm just
8
over here on
cubes,
the-
Temporary
right?
art,
Times
though.
3 is
Yeah, so
24.
I had-
trust my competitor in the
1,
market.
2,
Yeah,
3,
that
4,
works.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So there's 24. I just
Mhm.
need to figure out the other points. 24. Let's see. 25.
Here,
26,
you're
27,
first.
28. So that's 28. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Right here, 33. This is 3,
You're
34, 35.
you break the ties, so you get 4.
So it's 37 so far. 37. What about over here?
He breaks the ties, so you get second place. You get 2.
So it says 39. And then up here.
You get nothing.
Okay, 39. And then up here, 39.
You get
And then 40.
the bottom
42.
number.
Yeah.
And 40, 41. Right?
41.
You added just 2 here.
Yeah, just the 2 there.
To be 82. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think this
4.
has hardly anything to do. It's similar to Yokohama.
I agree. Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
yeah,
going from
nothing.
so 81 to 22. Yokohama's available on Board Game Arena if you want to run through that one. They do all the mechanisms for you. You don't have to worry about breaking rules or anything. So 81 to this. So let's take another good cube from Melissa and place it on the 100. All of us will get to do that. So if you want to throw a cube over there for later, you can. Next up, Joe.
41. Yeah.
Okay, so I sold 7 of them for 3, so it's 21. And then I get 6 for Australia, 6 for India, and 3 for China. So that's 21, 27, 33, 36, plus 80.
36 plus 80. 1, 2,
116.
3, 16. Yep. 116. You're all compromising your phone costs. And Nick regrets it the most.
We're eating in the margin.
Yeah, because he was still going third at a $3 phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always wish you could change it after you see everybody else's thing.
Yeah.
No.
I have to keep because I went with this first thing, the very
Oh yeah, it makes
First-
sense for you.
oh.
You've been
I had to start lowering it because I needed more goods. The more goods I got, it made sense to lower.
Well,
I wanted that 4G. I was afraid someone was going to try and grab it.
now you got it.
That's why I went down to 3.
All right, Nick, how much you got?
Oh,
All right,
it's
I got
12
8
points,
goods for $3. 24. North Africa, give me 29. Emirates will give me 33.
Oh, 33.
China will give me 39. And CIS will give me 44.
44. I'm selling $7 phones. I'll get to 44, no problem.
Yeah.
Next turn, $8 phones.
You wait.
I can't. I don't have enough price raising stuff.
I got it.
Oh, okay. You're coming back. You're
All
like,
right.
hope you enjoyed the $3 phone.
So I got 30 for my phones, and then over here's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 41.
41.
41 plus 85.
Ramp likes to rub it in. Now imagine if that was
126 or something like
$5
that.
phones. Sounds good.
2, 3, 4, 2, 1. Is it 136? Is that right?
What? How many points did you get?
41.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 26.
Yep.
All right. You guys looking forward to Oath? That is by the guy who made Root, right? I don't know anything about it, and Root did not do well here.
Yeah, we didn't like it.
Yeah.
I liked it all right when I won. And then I
Jesse,
was
it's
like,
your
I'm
turn
good.
to add up.
Okay, here we go.
I won with the like least likely of the 4
6.
different critters because like everyone always said like it was the
2.
cats or something. The cats are like hard to win with, and that's when I won. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to play it again.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Oh, wait, did I don't think I counted South America, but just, I'm going to double check. So where does that put me? 160. Double check, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 from the countries. 18 plus 42 is 60. Yeah. All right. Now watch everybody's prices go way up. Packs. I feel like Blood Boiler always talks about packs. That's someone here in the chat. Not today, but I feel like he talks about packs a lot. I don't know if it's that PAX though. Isn't there another game that has PAX in the title?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, PAX por something.
I think all the games that guy makes is with PAX in the name.
Oh. So we all reset. I'm going last.
You don't get anything for having technologies at the end of the game, right?
No. Pretty much what you see is the... Actually, let me check this. I'm pretty sure there's no surprises like at the end game. End of game. Count the victory points received during the game. Oh, the patents that we've been acquiring. That's the only thing that's not happening. Retailers we're not playing with because we're playing with 5 players. So yeah, just the only thing you're going to add is the tech bonus points. Final round. Don't forget to flip your board so no one can see. And now we strategize. Oh, Ronald, you still have your cubes out here, and Joe has his cubes out here. All right, so this is where I mute Paxporf. Yeah, that word. So I'm muting here because this is where I decide what I'm going to do. Talk it out. Talk it out. I think I gotta keep an expensive phone. That really must happen. There's no. I think that has to stay covered. What tech can happen here? Just GPS. I don't see myself getting 4 tech, although I could. However, if I do that, I'm not getting the raised price phone. Now, knowing Whiskey Nick is able to raise his prices high enough, he's probably going to go. If I go $6, I'll go before him, and he's my competition in Russia. Which covers a lot of space. And I think he'll be my competition in Europe if he decides to spread out. Europe is the only destination left to go. I don't think I'll go early enough to take North Africa just because I think Emirates. Ronald will take it, or, well, I was going to say Joe, but he's not there yet. Rusted Ghost. Thank you for the follow. We heart you. That's our thing. All right, so talking out this turn, I have them muted right now. They can't hear me. Let's take a look at this. Europe is going to get green, and Europe's going to get everybody except for Joe. That was surprising. Yeah, makes a statement. It welcomes you in the loudest way.
He's talking.
I was just thinking about.
We just can't hear him. He's on mute.
That's right. I am trying to strategize. Yeah, I was just talking about adding more to that, even because we used to do this thing at the table where we all put our fingers on it.
Oh, it's my turn on BGA.
Super extra.
Go run and take that turn right quick.
But we've lost that since all the COVID stuff because we're all digital now. Well, for a little
Another
while.
game I have no idea what's going on in.
Is that the Florenza game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the game's terrible.
Okay, I gotta figure this out. Wait, which game?
No, I'm just...
Lorenzo El Magnifico? Is that the
No,
one?
it's Fiorenzo, the card game, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Florenza, the card game.
Yeah.
Lorenzo.
It's not terrible. I find it long, but that might be because it's asynchronous too.
Oh, I forgot I reserved all these monuments. Oops. And I don't understand pick an available artist. I don't even know what that means. Oh, wow. I just click all of them until it lets me take one. He does not match your
anyway,
requirements. Well,
I'm
I don't
thinking
understand
of
what the
going $6
requirements are.
phone simply to beat out Nick for this and here. Oh man! But if I compromise at the wrong time and I don't sell enough phones, I mean, I have a 29 point lead right now.
Well, Sleeping Gods came in.
Yeah, I saw that. I only got to compete with Melissa in these 3 places.
I sent the picture to Slivers, and he was like, I want to unbox that with you. And I'm like, okay, but right now we're not allowed to be in the same house. So, but we're supposed to play it together. So I'm like, well, that's
He's not
fine.
in your
I'll
bubble?
No. I mean, it would be really hard for him to be in my bubble because he
he
has so many people in his bubble.
Yeah. True.
Because he's got kids and his partner doesn't live here and the whole thing. So
Are you
I
looking
wish he
for-
was in my bubble. We'd be playing games every day.
Down the parking lot from you. That's a very icy, snowy parking lot, but
So $8 is the max you can sell phones for, huh?
asking for a friend. But oh wait, you got the 4G tech. Oh no. Oh, so you're gonna have massive productivity. Well, on that note, I think I'm staying at 7. If he ties for 7.
Melissa's like, I'm selling for $2 this time.
No, I'm not going. Actually, no, I'm not. Well,
She's going up to 6, $7
No.
even.
no.
I mean, you're already going first. If everybody sells at 6, guess what? You're going first at 6.
I think I'm being reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't need all that. That's, oh, dang it. That's why I did it that other way.
Oh, so I can't even. I need the other tech that to show, which is on the other side of this, which would only raise my phones up to a measly.
This game is a little long at 5 players. I think I'd like to try it with fewer.
If I do this, be 6, and I would get the 4G tech that allows me to sell in those places, which would open me up to the American market and Caribbean. $6 at how many goods? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goods. $6 is 48. It's more than I had last time. And Canada, Caribbean, America, no one's touching those 4Gs. I think I'm gonna do it. 6 is not too bad. 7 would be cool, but I'm just worried Whiskey Nick's gonna hit
Jesse
7.
was saying that this game plays best at 5 according to BGG. So
Yes, on BGG it says best at 5 because if you play with less, these retailers come out like this. Flip. And they will cover the ability to sell at places. But it'll give you like instant points is pretty much all it does. And it's just one time you place an office there. So you can't sell phones. They're just little retailers. Meh. All right.
is that Daryl Andrews, the well-known game designer there?
Oh yeah, Daryl Andrews. Hello. Daryl, I met him at oh man, Daryl, I hate to bring this up. I met you at Dice Tower Con. And yeah, you said I broke your friend's heart because I did the graphics for Tower of London. And no one gave me the note to go with the creases. I didn't know how they were going to print it. And yeah, you said that I made your friend cry. And I don't blame him. After I saw that, I was like, what? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I wish that board would have been bigger, honestly. The space that they gave me to work with, I was like, these giant cubes on like 8 by 12 or whatever it was. It was tiny. Thank you for the follow. All right.
All right, going for broke. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the last round. I'm ready to flip. Is everyone ready?
Wait.
Yep.
We're not doing factory things this round, but we can
Correct.
still get a good if we have a factory.
No.
out.
It doesn't even happen
Oh.
because the good token isn't part of that. It happens after we collect goods.
Then I'm not ready just yet.
Yeah, Daryl is one of the designers of one of my top 10 games, Sagrada. So of course I know his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I know when I was at the he was there whenever I was at Dice Con. They did a Sagrada like tournament or something like that. He was there. I didn't get to meet him, but he
Where
was
did
like,
you
in the
place
same
in that?
room. Where did I place?
I think you were second, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
you were,
second. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got something special for it. Like you got like
yeah,
the extra
I
player
did.
boards.
Yeah.
And Sagrada has an app as well.
The app is delicious. I love the app. I've played all the way through it.
Oh, it has a story mode or something?
Well, it's kind of like a story mode. It basically makes you play on every single board. Like you know how you have the different windows.
Yeah.
It makes you play every single window, and then it like gives you a different challenge, the different players or whatever that you have to beat them. You're playing against an AI.
Everyone ready to flip?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've been ready.
Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go.
Now, I'm really curious what Nick's going to do. Oh my gosh, he did what I thought he would do, and that actually hurts me a little bit. But I wasn't sure. I thought you would stop at 7, but you went full on
Nick
8.
is the only one who could stop you. So
I went 7.
I know, but I went 6 because you went 7. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if I would have went 7, I would have went after you. Or,
Yeah, because he has a plus. He has a plus and a minus, so that
Oh my
minus
gosh.
out to
I was
7.
so worried. All right. Blue, you are going to -1 for 4.
See, I was reasonable.
Next up, we have Joe.
I'm staying at 5.
Staying at 5. Good move. Good move.
Staying at 5.
Nick is going
staying at
up.
5.
$7 phones. They're the only ones with 4G in the world. Next up is Ronald.
Yeah, for now.
Going to $6 phones.
I couldn't go to 7 because I never got any more of these plus ones.
And I am also going to $6 phones.
It's the only plus one I ever got in the game. So.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Huh.
Oh yeah,
And
Legacy.
I'm still third.
Ooh.
I mean, I would love to have more people at the table for the Legacy games. We're stuck at 2 and
Yeah, it's just the 2 of us.
Just come up here, spend a month in Minnesota,
just a month. You can spare a
and
month.
we'll play everything. We'll just play all of it. I'll take a month off work, and we'll just play.
We never finished Mice and Mystics.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's. I mean, while it's
No.
fine, it's.
Well, I just saying the king is still in like a comatose. And he's the evil queen,
It's true.
and those guys are turning to mice,
Was he left
and y'all don't care.
No. We abandoned the king.
Those guys are gonna be mice for the rest
That's
of
not
their lives.
our fault. The kingdom had a plague.
And that cat is gonna terrorize all of them.
Yeah.
All
Those
right.
poor changed guys and a mice. Cat's gonna eat them.
Okay,
So
so
I feel like we're past this red step, actually.
everyone get their goods. However goods they're allotted. I get 1, 2, 3.
This might be the most I've ever gotten.
I'm getting 8.
I also am getting 8.
Wow.
I'm getting 6.
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ronald, in the first
7,
round, you
8.
got 5.
I think I've had 5 every single round.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I feel like I've had 5 every round.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Oh, do I get something for... Oh, no, I didn't do this. I didn't
Yeah.
do any of these minus things.
If you would have lowered your price,
I didn't want to lower my price. I need to be a contender.
that's a good question, Paper Cave. I know Richard Lanius has so many he works on it at the same time. Yeah, and Daryl apparently as well. It's a scary high number.
I follow Eric Lang on Twitter, and he's always talking about how many things he's got in his head at one time.
Yeah. Pitched 30 games. Oh my. My very first pitch meeting, I pitched 7.
I helped set them up.
That's true. We took up 2 tables.
I help playtest.
That's true. All right.
Okay, so we're gonna skip the yellow step, right?
We are skipping the yellow step because we're in round 5. Let's go to tech. Starting with Melissa, 2 tech.
She
And you
got
get
2.
you get a discount.
I'm going to the battery
Battery
place.
power. Welcome to batteries.
And now
You will have an extra
I get an
logistics when that
extra-
when that comes
Yeah.
around. Next up we have Joe. You have
All right.
let me jump over to you.
I got
3.
I got 3. Yeah, so I'll go to the GPS.
That's 1. You have 2 remaining.
And I'll go to the
Batteries.
battery.
Wow.
Yep.
They just this tech is so cheap now.
Now me.
Oops,
Oh,
not
the
here.
staircase came back
Yeah.
up. It's
You have
ridiculous.
4.
Yeah, I went to 4G.
That makes sense because that's where I'm going to go as well. They're
Not
just
because it's going to give me any boon going forward, but it gives me the ability to put my cube on the 4G spot. so-
same, exactly. Canada and Caribbean have opened up to me 2 extra cubes. What's the matter, Melissa? What are you doing?
The stairpiece won't stand back up.
Well, I mean, just throw it away.
Bothering me. There it is.
Okay.
Oh.
Try to focus pitch meetings way less. It's different for each company. 0 graphic skills. Yeah. Paper caves. Don't worry about graphics. You could write it with
Well, let's
pencil.
move on to blue.
Yeah.
What
move
am-
on.
what am I doing now?
Logistics.
Oh, I'm moving 4. Is that
So
correct?
4
1, 2, 3, 4.
plus
Oh, 5.
you have battery power. So that's 5.
5 move what?
Oops.
Okay. Well then.
But yeah, if you send something in with black and white and it gets the point across, I think you're okay. Because they're not going to play a full game of it. They're just going to take a couple turns, understand what you're doing, and that's it. You enjoy the graphics. That's true. I do too. And that's why I mostly do graphics now. Actually, I don't do much graphic design in games anymore. Simply because it was so much work. And yeah. So I'm mostly in Kickstarter videos now. Which is just where I want to be. I like making videos.
I'm just gonna throw the extra away from the battery because I don't need it, and just go to Europe and put 2 there.
Yeah, Paper Cave. If you have like a smaller game that people could print and play,
Wait, maybe I should
you
go
might get some
US.
traction
Why
just
there?
throwing that out into the world and let people play it.
I'm gonna go to the US, not Europe, because I already have one there.
There's been a lot of print and play games that have been picked up. So it's like movie trailers for board games. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm working on one right now. Yeah, it starts with a rain scene. It's raining on these rocks, and then you see the lightning crash, and you see the logo show up, and it has a nice eye-catching start.
And North Africa for my second one. I think that's all. I just throw away the one. Is there any reason to even put one of those little stairs?
Very cool.
Because I went to the US. and
No,
then for my
because
second one,
I mean you
went
can
to
do
North
it,
Africa.
but yeah, there is no. We're not going to have another round, so you're not going to be finishing.
So
that.
yeah, I just it was just an extra from the battery, and I don't need it because I only needed 4 for the US, and then I put my extra.
All right. If you're
Africa.
done,
That's
then Joe's turn. Joe is working with. If I
I
can.
have 8.
Wait, no. We're doing logistics, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
No logistics there.
Oh, yeah, no logistics. Yep.
All right. Next up is Ronald with his 3
Well, actually,
plus
Joe does
4.
have 1 logistics because.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I have 1. Yeah, from that thing, but I don't have anywhere to go with 1.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you don't have any progress anywhere.
All right, so I have 4. So I guess I'll just go
Alright.
to Europe. Nobody else is going there.
What? Leave me
Yeah, I
alone
thought
in my
about
giant
going-
market.
I thought about going to Europe, but then I had one in US already, and I figured I'd just go to
And I'll
US.
go ahead and bring a second dude over there. Might as well make it more powerful. I mean, Jesse's already going to win, but I might try to get to second. I mean, I got to compete against Nick.
All right, now it's me. What is left for me?
There's only 3 paces left on the entire board.
And I am
America.
at these, so I can only put my extra one here in South
Europe.
America. Well, I mean, I only bought 1 truck, or I have 2. So I wasn't going anywhere anyway. It's like I'm just going to place in South America just to get my second place a little stronger. Over to Nick. Nick has,
I got 4.
whoa, 4 trucks.
Filled up Europe and
His
filled up
extra one.
CIS.
Yeah. I figured Europe in this last round was just going to be overrun by people coming into my market, and that's fine.
You might as well.
Yeah. All right, we move on to goods placement, starting with Melissa.
She has 75 cubes.
Just 75 cubes.
No, only 8. Only
8
8.
cubes. Oh, wow. Same amount as I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what you should have.
I did it.
Melissa, did you hear me? You should have 9.
9?
Yeah,
Why?
1, 2,
Did
3,
I not-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the overlap is 1.
Oh, I didn't count the overlap.
Yep.
Thank you. Now I got all these cubes. Now what to do? And I have to start with a 4. So I can't go here. So I can go this one. Can't go there. Can go this one.
Oh, Daryl Andrews tried his hat at being a publisher for a year, learned I'm not a publisher. So you're not doing that. I remember when that
Can't go
news came
there.
out.
I can go to this one.
Rather focus on design. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, this
Go to that one.
this market allows for pretty flexible options. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do something. Focus on your strengths. My strength is selling a phone for $6, and that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, now I got some tough decisions. I put it on all the places that I could go to at least have presence, because I'm in all these places. Now I got 2 cubes left, and I got to see what might be deciding factors.
Got a cell phone.
Because I'm all tied up here. Could do.
So, Jesse, you're joining us tomorrow at noon for King's Dilemma?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what time that was. Yeah,
Noon. Noon
I'll
Central.
join in.
Good. I heard it's best with 5 players. But we only have 4.
I'll
Oh,
be streaming then.
really? Yeah.
As far as I understand, Ramp, Synth, me, and you. That's 4. I don't know of any 5th person.
Mm.
Unless someone contacted Ramp personally and asked him.
Joe or Nick?
Yep, because I'm streaming 10
You
to
got
2 tomorrow.
too many games going on right now.
Right?
I can't do another legacy game.
Yeah,
You've
how
got
many rounds is
Gloomhaven
that?
going. I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
I don't know
good
where.
point.
Well, I don't know where to put these.
Daryl Andrews says King's Dilemma's fun. It's fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played a Legacy since, well, Ronald, you could name whatever last Legacy games I played.
Betrayal Legacy.
That one. Only got to
We
play
just
3
finished a few
times.
months ago Clank Legacy, which was really, really good.
It's stacking up the amount of Legacy games
It's
I want to
so
play.
fun. And now I have my my city on the shelf. As soon as they allow us
That's
to
on my
mix it
list
together
too.
again, my legacy person's going to come over here. We're going to play that.
Yeah, hard to get a group together. I agree. Right now, especially. We're
Okay.
playing
Same,
it.
Daryl Andrews.
We're
same.
Made
playing it on
decisions. I'm
tabletop
done.
sim.
I can't believe I just spoke to Daryl Andrews. How crazy. Okay.
What's the other one I want to play? Oh, Pandemic. Season 0.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that out? That is
But
out.
we have a date for that. Oh yeah, that's been out.
Yeah, we're planning on playing that at the
At a
St.
convention.
Louis convention, was it?
Yeah.
What's that called again?
I can never remember.
Geekway to the west.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
one.
That's how
Yeah.
DJ likes that
Charter-
one.
Yeah, Geekway.
We're gonna show up like a
Charterstone,
couple days early, and we're just gonna like rent a bed and
Airbnb
breakfast,
or
no,
something. Yeah.
Airbnb, that's it, and just play through it because we've had the same group that played the first two. We have to have our same group back together
Oh,
for the
I'm
third,
I'm
right?
done with the cubes. So Joe,
Yeah.
you can start
Okay.
your cubes. I'm done.
St. Louis does have some good barbecue, I've heard.
Nice. Yeah.
We
Food
didn't
is
get barbecue in
important for
St. Louis.
this.
We got barbecue in Kansas City.
Remember how bad the food was at Board Game Geek Con?
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
That
when
was
it was at that
barbecue.
convention center.
Yeah, the basement food. Yeah. Designed a game because of that barbecue.
Joe, you putting your cubes
Nice.
out?
Inspirational barbecue.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it.
Yeah, it's just Joe next.
Oh, are you only in these three markets
1,
over
2,
here?
3. I mean, I should be able to sell all of
I
my
can go
cubes
here too.
Oh yeah, RSC. Okay.
I mean, Nick may just show up in Russia just to block me out completely, but I have the Caribbean, I have South America, I have Canada. So I don't
I
need
mean,
your
you placed
Russia.
before me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There.
I'm going to block you out. I don't need your Russia. Oh,
barbecue.
wait.
Okay,
Jerry's
have you played that
barbecue.
gerrymandering game though,
Gerrymandering barbecue.
Daryl? What's it called? That gerrymandering game that's on BGA?
Yeah, it's on BGA. Oh, what?
Gerrymander, isn't it?
Or like gerrymander, the map making gerrymandering game or
Map
something
Maker.
like that.
Yeah,
It's called Map Maker.
Oh, that's right, Map
Yeah.
Maker.
It's a really simple.
It's simple, but it has a lot of thought that
Yeah.
goes into that.
I was terrible at that game.
You always played the pot people
Right?
because you choose green, right?
Yeah.
It's on Board Game Arena, and that's always easy to play those games. There's usually someone else available there. Look at all these properties just going away.
I mean,
Sadly, the only game that I ever really get, addicted to playing on BGA is Color Pop, and it's always
Lucky
hard
numbers.
to find people. Lucky
All right, I'm
numbers.
done.
Lucky numbers and Color
Good to
Pop. I
Pecan
will
Lodge.
just play
BGG. All
as
right.
long as someone's willing to play. I'll play. Oh, I love that game.
Yeah, I'm based in Louisiana, so Board Game Geek is definitely an option for me, especially since they
You can't-
moved.
you
right?
can't sell
Did they
here.
move? Can't
oh,
sell
yeah, I'm
here.
gonna move that. I was just putting it there for temporarily.
Layover in China.
Oh yeah, you just have some progress there. They're like just showing up to sell anyway.
They're like, you're not authorized to sell here.
Marrakesh.
So the
on
thing
BGA,
about
yeah,
Europe is, I mean,
is-
y'all can't. If I put 3 cubes here,
oh man, Whiskey Nick is selling what 10? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
I told you, I went for
Jesse
broke.
can-
I'm like, whatever.
Wow,
Jesse can go to all 3 of these.
it's true. That gives me
So Jesse
majority.
Do that, and he has I don't know 50 cubes or something that he's
I
gonna
have 8.
sell. So does it behoove me to do that? I'm over here too.
You'd need one more in order for you to get the higher points.
Over here,
For Ronald,
Oh,
yeah.
'cause-
He'd need.
he'd have
2
to have
more
2
now.
more. Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Is there expansion for this game? Ooh, that's a good question.
Yes, there is one
There is?
expansion.
Okay. Yeah, before this, we played It's a Wonderful World. Some of us for the first time. That was a good game. And there's a website for that. That makes it really look nice.
The whole first round of that, I was like, why did I draft any
That'll
of these
do.
cards.
This is a learning game. I don't care.
What am I gonna
Like
use any of
it's
this
way
for?
past my bedtime, so whatever happens, happens.
All right. So I get
Past
to
your
sell stuff
bedtime,
here.
the school teacher and me was fading out hours ago.
You're fading out?
No, it's just the school teacher and me. It's past my bedtime too.
Gotta go here. I gotta get majority.
I mean, I usually get in bed at 10 o'clock, and it's 11:30 now. So
Yeah.
plus I had alcohol, and that always makes me sleepier.
All right. And then I'm not going to America because everyone's priced me out of it. I don't have GPS.
But I will say that is definitely the sign of a good game for myself, that I'm actively still like
Go ahead, Nick.
in the game, like in the zone, even though it's past bedtime. Like I'm enjoying the game enough to see it through, persevere.
Yeah.
Marrakesh. I haven't played that one. I've heard of it.
We played it once
Yeah.
on
I played
ETA.
101 versus
Try it out.
Melissa. It's okay. I think it'd be better with 4 players. With 2 players, we each had 2 colors.
We were just fighting against one another back and forth, and it was just kind of waiting out the other person. If there was like a third or fourth person in there, it just add a little bit.
Oh, it has actual fabric pieces. That's neat. Yeah, on BGA, it's pretty basic, I would say.
I like the
just
one
worried
about
about
the
selling all my
dreams that we
cubes.
played.
I think you've done it, right?
You don't
I
need
did.
to put so many at Emirates, though.
Oh, just put them
I
all.
mean,
You
he's
could
already
go-
won.
Throw them all out
I mean,
there.
it don't matter.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, what
because
is
you
that?
can't win CIS.
He's won what
I
he
see.
can win.
Is it? What is that one with the dreams we played the other night?
When I
Dreams?
dream.
No. What?
Alrighty.
No, with the dingo.
Oh, Dingo's
Dingo's
Dreams.
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 Yes.
Oh, it is Dingo's dreams. Okay.
What's that game with the dreams and the dingoes?
Yeah.
Dingo's Dreams. All right.
What's that
let's
game where you're
sell.
riding and you need a ticket?
All right, Melissa, you're selling all of your cubes. So how much do you earn?
Okay, let's see.
$4 a piece.
$4 a piece, and there's 9 cubes. That's 36. And then here, I get what, 6?
Mm-hmm. So that's 42.
And then here,
You get 4.
2,
So that's 46.
6. Here I get
You get 8.
6.
So that's 54.
4. Here I get 2.
So that's 58. Oh no, here you get yeah. Oh, that's 56.
Okay, so I'm at 56. Come down here to this place.
Have a good night, Paper Cave.
Um,
Thanks for stopping by.
Night.
So 3 more added to that. 56 plus 3 is 59.
59, and then here.
You get 4 more.
60. See,
3.
63.
63 points. Big round.
Yep. Woo-woo.
1, 2, 3,
I'll just
4,
go
5,
through while y'all are
6,
doing y'all
1,
just to double
2,
check.
3, 85.
Yeah. So going from 122 to 185. All right. Next up, we have Joe selling his
All right.
stuff.
I sold 8 for 5, so that's 40.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get Australia, which is 6, that's 46. Another 6 for India is 52. I get 3 for China, so that's 55. And I get 2 for South Africa, which is 57. And that's 57 plus 116 is 173.
173. Yeah, just move your cube up.
Wait, I thought you said 50. Oh, okay.
57, right? Or something like that.
57.
Yeah. All right, next up, Ronald.
Yep, I just verified mine. 63. I recounted just in
3,
case.
4, 5. I have 6
Yeah.
cubes
Hey,
times
Fuzzy.
6 is
Hey, fuzzy logic.
36. Over here, I get 4 points, so that's 40. Up here, I get nothing.
Good day,
Nothing.
sir.
Mhm.
You stole fuzzy lifting.
Here, I get
Fizzy
2, so that's
Fizzy
42.
lifting.
And here,
You
I
stole
get
a fuzzy logic drink.
Fuzzy
6
logic.
for these, so 6 plus 42 is 48. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 2 would be 74.
There we go.
Divided by 2 to the third power.
All right.
What?
I'm selling
The
Melissa,
square
8.
root.
Don't start calling out numbers while people are trying to add.
5, 6,
It was in
7,
between. You already finished your adding.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus 8 is 25. So 25 plus the 8. Oh, wait, what am I doing? It's been a little while. Okay, let's count this again. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 8. That's 17. I see what I did. I added the 8 cubes I was selling. So 17 plus 48. So 48 plus
65.
65, yeah. 65 plus 60 is 225, right? Or 160.
Yeah.
Get me off of this pile. Did I skip CIS?
He couldn't have gotten it because there's only first place over there, and
Oh.
he's second. Oh wait!
Oh, I did
you
skip
did
it.
get it.
I did completely skip it. Thank you for catching that. I
thought
will
you-
verify.
I
1, 2,
I thought
3,
you skipped
4,
it because
5,
you were coming in second,
6,
but
7, 8,
no.
9
you get that
plus
one.
8. Okay, so yeah, this I do get 6 more points.
Good catch, Swider.
Oh, right here. Caught up to Whiskey Nick.
You
Now
have
he's
100
gonna-
points
I know.
on top of me.
But now you count
Now
your
he's
points.
Gonna catch
All
it.
right.
Your
catch up.
$7 phones. Here we go.
So there's 70 right from selling the
Oh
phones.
my God, just so much. You need to make 100 points.
That's 70 right there. Boom.
76.
He also has his tech. He has 4G tech and all that stuff. So
80. 84. 87.
oh, he's got it then.
93.
Oh my gosh, he wins
Ooh.
because he has 2 tech back there.
And then it'd be
Nice.
20 for the tech. So.
Well, we'll do tech at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But
It was
do
93.
93. So just raise this up one, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go to the 24. Is that right? From the 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 100 minus 7. It's good.
Okay, that's the end of round 5. The last thing we have to do, determining the winner. Count the VP received during the game. Add the VP for any patents collected. Add VP earned from any retailers, which we're not playing with. The person with the most points wins. So, starting with Blue, I guess we'll go in turn order. You have 6 points.
Yep.
So that puts you up to 191. Next up, we have Joe. Did you have any tech? You did.
I have
10
10.
points. That puts you up here. Ronald, you have
I have
14
14.
points. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I don't have anything, which cost me the game. That's okay. 20 points to Whiskey Nick, passing me up at 244. Congrats to Whiskey Nick.
Congrats, Whiskey
Victory.
Yay.
So, what does everyone think of Smartphone Inc.?
I
really liked it.
I'm trying to write down these scores.
Like everything other than trying to build the map is pretty much just you do each step. It's
Right.
trying to make that map work for you, and oh god, I mean
I'll
I
fix
know
that
that's
someday.
the whole point of that's the main point, the main mechanic of the game. But geez, it gave me a headache. But,
Oh,
it's
the
just-
math? Yeah.
I
Well, they
wanted-
give you this
well, not
fancy
even-
math thing.
Not even the math.
No, she's still not doing the puzzle.
Oh, doing the
little
puzzle. That's
map
the most
thing,
fun.
It's trying to make like I wanted everything and couldn't. I mean, there's no way to like. Well, but if I flip it
course.
this way, then
I
I'll
love
get
it.
these parts. But now I gotta cover this,
Yep,
and if
it's
I
the
don't have the
hardest
4G, I
part.
can't put on the edge, and so I gotta have the two thing right on top of the map, and there's only two pieces to overlap, and it was giving me troubles. But
I kept mine in the same arrangement almost the entire game because
Well-
I like skipped on getting one of those improvements for like 2 rounds, and I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because that's
Whis-
the only way you can increase the price of your phones.
Whiskey Nick getting 4G before the last round made a huge difference because he was able to hang them off.
those
Absolutely.
edges.
Oh, that would have
Yep.
been epic. Yeah.
I had I put more effort into getting 4G just to put the two pieces on the edges, that would have made a world of difference. Because there were so many times I was having to cover up something just to make it legit,
Mhm.
and by covering that up, well, then I'm giving something else up. Where I could have just, these are blank spots, just hang it over the edge.
You know who
But
would
now-
love this game? Synthetic.
Sent that. Oh, by the way, they're like advanced play. You can flip these, and they will give you new abilities. You don't have to play with the ones that are there.
Can I just learn the basic ones though?
You did.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying, there's flexibility in this game. Yeah, being able to hang them. But if you flip them, then you can sell goods in regions without your buildings. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I enjoyed it.
I like it. I like it quite a bit. It seems like an easier version of Pipeline
Yeah.
because you're not
Pipeline
having
is complicated.
you're not punished for messing up your puzzle. You know, you get
Anything
to
is
resort
easier
it.
than Pipeline.
So that's true.
Every game on Earth is easier than Pipeline. Some people were saying that game was too simplistic, and I'm like, what? Who are you? Are you an alien being?
Some people really take to that. I like it. I like it quite a bit, but it's like when you're done playing that, you're just like don't want to do anything else.
That's ends the night
So,
and begins the night.
Had you two had both played before? Nick, you played before?
I watched the stream. I didn't play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dang.
Yeah, he
Good
he
job
caught
for
on.
a learning game. My God.
Well, he saw the fault I made at the end of that last game, which cost me the game, and he was not going to do that. He raised the
was it?
price. I should have raised my price, and I would have won that game. But
Yeah.
instead,
Well,
I
it's-
backed off a little bit, and that cost me the game.
Yeah.
See, with games like this, I think I suffer tremendously from having such severe OCD of wanting like completions for things, and so I'd rather like give up points to
What can you
complete
complete
something
here?
to appease that
Well, you
than
got third
than
place,
like
so.
like just to like
yeah,
I
Melissa,
should've
you did
put-
very well.
I mean, I mean, I tried to do as well as I could, but sometimes I sacrifice like, well, maybe I should have put this cube here, then here, put this little tower here, then here. Like, I don't know if it would have made point wise a big difference, but I was like, oh, but this like fits better. It makes it complete more. So I'm going to put it here instead.
I mean, me, you,
like,
and Joe
I don't
are
know if
all
it would've
pretty tight.
changed it.
Yeah.
Jesse and Nick were in a different world, but the
Yeah.
three of us were pretty tight.
I wish I would have done the technologies a little differently. Like, I wish I wouldn't have like waited so long to do like the gaming one
Yeah.
to get the bonus, of like -1 for the others. Like, I wish I would have like gone there first, then got the minus. But
I like
I did.
never 3 of these technologies I never used not one time, and I'm on all the technologies and I didn't use 3 of them ever. So
Mhm.
it's like, okay, I probably should have thought more about where I put them, but I was just thinking that I wanted to have the option if I needed it. I saw, Joe sell his cubes one time when he got locked out, and I was like, yeah, I want that ability, but I never once used it. So what was the point?
yeah, I utilized mine big time. I constantly kept putting those minuses, even if it cost me a few bucks and having to sell $2, rotaries out the trunk. I wanted those goods, so I just kept pumping up the goods because, like, well, at least even if it's just $2, I'm putting out like 9 of them. So I mean, that's points.
Well, yeah.
you could've
I think
sold them.
like you said, Ronald, you're not taking the factory thing or whatever. industry tech. Yeah, it's like hurts you.
Have to sell those.
I messed up by
trays.
not knowing the other side of the cards. Because I was like, how do you? Because I only had one. I only had one moving van, and I was like, how do you get out of it? It's going to be really slow for me to build up enough to move.
Oh, and y'all's beginning tokens were so much better than mine. Ugh. Mine was a -1 was my beginner token. I think I never used it after the first round. This is what mine looks like.
So that's round 6. Token. Logistics. I think. Oh.
Yeah, but you have. I mean, it kind of balanced out. You had a truck.
Radar. So see the little 6 that's on here on the not this one. The near area thing. So that indicates that happens on round 6. So when you had those 3 leftover cubes earlier, they wouldn't have been sold. It's not a big deal. I mean, that's learned. But that you have to sell those cubes first. That's before we get into the placing cubes. You know, maybe at the time you would have saw that you were going to get locked out.
Oh, so you have to determine you want to sell.
I thought that was going to happen.
You're getting locked out.
I was pretty certain that was going to happen. That's why. And plus, I wanted the 10 points for that, so that's why I went for that one. But it makes it, if you do have to do that early, at the beginning, then that does make it a little bit harder.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a good game, I would say. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about.
I really liked it too. And I wanted to share it with you all. Thanks for playing with me. 5-player Fridays. I hope to keep it going if you can. Maybe every other week. I don't know.
Like old times.
I just feel
and
like
even if you have one fewer, you could make a 4-player Friday.
That's true, because it still works.
Alliteration.
Still begins with an F. Yeah, and plus on Friday we get to see a lot of new people too.
Yeah, there were a lot of people in the chat we haven't seen in a while, or new people.
Yeah, so thanks for the new follows, and we like to raid, which also Friday, all new people. But we're going to somewhere that we've actually been. Oh no, we're going to Pumpy Tutors.
Ooh, Pumpy Tutors.
I was about to go somewhere, but I always got to support Puppy Tutors. So that's it. Thanks for playing, everyone. We'll be back here on Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Monday, 7 p.m. Central, and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, and hopefully next Friday.
Y'all playing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we're on HBG2, which is a video game channel, and yeah, we'll be there 7 p.m. Central over at HBG2, which you can find the information at the bottom there.
Nice. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Free Player Friday.
Fixed Player Friday.
Thanks for hanging out. But until next time, the box is closed. I was waiting for all of you to say that. Bye, everybody.
Bye.